Hello and welcome to Roll Call.
Roll Call.
So, thank you guys so much for being here tonight, where we try and continue the journey.
We try
of the Stormbreakers and their quest to save their own skins. While happen to be helping others along the way, but you know, we all know that's the real goal here: not die to the hands of a demon. So before
Isn't that everyday's life,
right? Before we jump into it, I will let Tristan fill you all in on what's coming in the future.
Alrighty, so just talking about last week real quick, we had our post on Monday about the last play session. Wednesday was Detention, talking about druids. Thursday was Roll for Bluff, which was the Tedious Travels episode. And that brings us to today. And that means on Monday, there will be the YouTube post of this video right here. Wednesday will be Detention, where we're talking about rogues. And that will be our last episode on classes. We have finally reached all of the classes that are in D&D currently, minus the ones that are not official D&D, such as Blood Hunter.
Blood Hunter and Gunslinger. We didn't know
Artificer.
Yeah, because Gunslinger is technically part of the fighter.
But yeah.
So, but if there's a high enough demand for them, we can definitely come back to them. So that brings us to Friday. That will be Thursday will be the Roll for Bluff about this episode. Then Friday, next week, we will not be playing D&D.
It's a performance check.
It will be a performance check with Brandon and Sam playing something.
And then if Washington wants to come, he can. We're not going to force him to be here.
Who's Washington?
Zeke's going to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Leon's going to be here.
Sounds better.
That player right there
hello
will be if he wants. And we'll figure out what to play. If you guys have an idea of what you want us to play, I guess let us know
Minecraft
as soon as you either like now, or if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, or you're watching a rerun on Twitch. Just let us know somewhere before Friday. I'd like to know what you guys want us to play. We have a variety of things.
We have everything from Xbox, PlayStation 4, some PC ability.
Any specific games?
Switch.
If you want to do like a solo cheer on the background or multiplayer. But that's for next Friday.
That's next Friday.
Go team, go.
Go team, go. Yes. So, when we last left off,
Now.
the Stormbreakers.
That's really where we last left off. I don't know.
The Stormbreakers had nearly finished their journey to the White Talon base at the bottom of the Ramhorn Mountains, outside of Yangu's fortress. Above the hidden civilization was the item they were looking for. After a tense moment between the party of deciding to whether or not to trust Fox, the group ultimately decided in a 3-to-1 vote to go with Fox. About 30 minutes outside of the White Talon base, when they could see the mountains in the distance and a little bit of the base, they noticed a group of scouts heading towards them. They did not know if they were seen or not, but following the plan, Cal, the postman himself, and 2 of his subordinates traveled out front to try and intercept these scouts and begin the dialogue that would either lead them down the path to work with them or annihilation. And that's where we'll jump back into it. So
What could go wrong?
Leon fires an arrow.
Shoot him in the face. What?
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, no, this isn't like isn't like last time when we were getting
I'm
kidnapped.
not doing that.
So, Cal, you see the group of about 4 of them riding on horseback, riding forward. Stop. Notice you clearly now, and begin charging at you. Not weapons drawn, but they are approaching you. Postman's like, I'm going to leave it to you to start us off.
Okay.
She flashes them.
Just smile and wave, guys.
What are they, penguins?
The two subordinates are like,
Smile better.
Awkward smile.
Smile.
Show them teeth.
Okay, just stop. You're
Okay.
You're making
done.
it
You're
worse.
both just very uncomfortable at this notion.
You guys suck.
The postman's just like,
See, he gets it.
Oh, Jesus.
as they ride up to you, they pull out crossbows and aim them at you. And they, you can see part of their face. They have kind of like a half. You can only see about this. No, it's a helmet, but they have it brought up so you can see like here. Who goes there?
There's no need for the weapons. It's Calmine of the Stormbreakers. You know, we had an arrangement outside of Sonderheim. Ringing any bells?
They all just. How long ago was that?
Oh God, about like what, 2 months back?
Something like that.
About 2 months back.
Oh, you're that quick. Okay. We're going to kill you now. Why are you here?
I mean, we just wanted to talk.
These are just scouts.
About?
Oh, just about, some things going on in the area.
Who did you want to speak with? Still trained on you.
Do I happen to know the leader's name? No. Not
You know he was an elf.
We knew his name.
Yeah. I think
He introduced himself.
once.
The-
That's up to you guys. If you guys don't remember, I'm not going to tell you his
He
name.
wasn't part of the review that we
No,
just had.
not really.
That's not fair.
I mean, I was kind of hoping to speak with your leader, but
Take me to your
Frederick?
CDL?
forgive me, I don't remember his name.
An elf.
Yes.
He's dead.
I knew it.
Okay. You got another leader?
Do we tell her? I mean, she knew Frederick.
Can I hear this? Tell me what.
The one in the back. He got sick. He died.
Insight check. 19.
Oh yeah, he's lying.
Got sick and died, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting way to go.
Marshall's the leader now.
Marshall, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can I talk with Marshall?
Could you talk to Marshall? No.
He got sick and died too.
Look, we're not here to start any trouble. We just want to make a proposition of sorts.
Can we make money?
We'll look towards the postman.
Yes. Depending on what you can do. Yes. All right. We'll see you over there.
They have to continue their scouting job.
They're not even gonna let
Why we
anyone know.
said Cal.
No, they're heading back towards the.
Oh,
Could have gone worse.
they really could have.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna attack if they pulled up.
I wasn't gonna attack.
I was like, please don't attack.
Would have
please
been
don't
dumb.
So you continue. You continue your walk over there. If you can actually get that for me, over there, the castle.
Oh.
You know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
No, we all know what he's talking about.
She destroys it.
You just break it.
I'm just breaking it. Here, pass this down. You gonna fix this castle?
I'm too sore.
It was made of plastic. Just hand it to me.
I'm fixing it. Gosh, you're so rude.
As you approach, you crest over a hill, and for everyone to see. This is the structure you look at. It is, this part is built into, the back part here is built into the mountain. But you are heading towards roughly this structure.
My Minecraft castle looks better.
So this is what you're headed towards. You'd like to set that over there on the table?
Okay.
For you guys to look at. So, As you approach the front, you see the gate begin to come down. As there's not really a moat. It's just kind of like a crack in the ground that's rather deep. There's no water in it, but it is a hole in the ground per se.
Oh, I mean, we're going.
Just gonna walk in?
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna walk in. As soon as the last postman walks in, it goes. As you look out into the courtyard there, you see roughly 20 men standing in a semicircle, weapons at the ready. Not drawn, but at the ready. You look over and you see a familiar, small halfling wearing familiar robes. And you remember that he is the spellcaster that had Sorn walk out of the arena. And he's sitting on a floating disc, just watching you.
Oh gosh, he's gonna be the new guy. I suggest you all.
I mean, I guess we're just gonna keep walking inward.
I mean, you're kind of met by a semicircle of people.
You can't go any further.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
It's going all right.
Good to hear.
And one of the scouts goes, he's here. They're here to see Marshall. Is he available? Yes, no. You see some people muttering like, "Here's see Marshall." What? They knew the old guy. Leans in. I'm new. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I let them in. They weren't supposed to be coming in. No one told me about them. Cloak figure comes down. Do you remember me? He floats around you.
Is it the halfling?
It's the spellcaster.
Yeah, actually, I remember you making our big friend just walk out of that nice little ring we had. That was a clever trick.
Yeah, thank you. That's why I suggested those rules.
It's nice. I appreciate it.
We're here to do it again.
Nah,
Did we do something wrong in Sonderheim?
No. I actually came to just speak to your leader about a potential business proposition and some situation going on
The
here.
original deal maker is no longer with us.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. He wasn't very good at making deals, and we kind of disagreed. But now we have Marshall.
Oh, well, Marshall sounds lovely.
He's gonna be Marshall.
That's not what I'd say, but yes.
Not so much.
I think your team and us are at least amicable. I believe Marshall would see you as a threat.
I'd highly count myself as a threat.
Well, not you, but these. Points directly at the postman.
Like a 7-foot tall samurai.
These?
A big teddy bear.
He has a very large sword on him.
And decked out in samurai armor.
I can't see.
It's not about the size of the sword.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's about how you use it, though, right?
Roll persuasion.
Like big sword, big.
Oh, that's only a 12.
Only 12. He looks at you. All right. Marshall should be here soon. And floats off.
Thank you.
You see, he goes off to the back towards the mountain into one of the towers, and you see like flashes of blue and yellow and white coming from there.
Fireworks.
A few minutes go by, no one's moved. It's awkwardly quiet. You hear like flying around. Do a perception check since you have this time.
It's 24.
Okay, after looking around, it's a little off in the distance, but at the top, of in the part in the wall, you see a very large orb built into it.
Into the castle.
And it is currently glowing.
Is V too far away to do an Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay.
As you approached, you felt the like I said before, the death with Yangu and like all the like natural order starting to break down, and his mere like avatar existence here is decaying. But as you walk in here, everything seems great. So it's flourishing.
Okay.
So after a few minutes, you see from the tower an individual looking down at you. You can tell he's wearing a duster, as well as some like leather armor, straps. He has twin short swords on his side. See him pull something out, jump, and glide down to you.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I want it.
As he lands, he collapses it, goes into about that big, puts it into his pocket.
Yeah, it's Mary Poppins Fortnite.
Well, who do we have here?
Okay.
My name's Calmine. I'm a member of the Stormbreakers.
I've heard about you. The name's Marshall.
Nice to meet you, Marshall.
A pleasure to be meeting you.
That's what I was thinking earlier.
So, what can us, the White Talon, do for you, the Stormbreakers? And who might these gentlemen be?
I'm just gonna turn to them.
My name is Philip. I am with the postman. I am the postman, and I have come to make a deal. Is that true?
Yes.
Or are you staging a mass attack on me and my humble brigade?
I have no intentions of attacking you if it can be helped.
Roll intimidation.
It wasn't okay.
If it can be
It's a
helped.
9.
If it can be helped was the part.
It
Where,
was more of a if it can be helped, as in like I'd rather not.
Yeah, that's not how it came off. Even Tristan was like,
Yeah.
I see. This is quite vexing. And would that be your posse if it were outside our little abode?
Those would be my traveling companions, yes. But we're not really here for the White Talon, believe me. We don't
You're
want
here from
problems.
Yangu.
Yes.
That
We are,
is an
actually.
accurate statement.
Why do you think we decided to build our base here?
I was curious about that.
Well, I will trade you information if you can guarantee nothing bad will happen to us. If negotiations with whatever trade deal you might be inclined to offer me go south. As you look at him now, up close, you can see that he is a half-orc. He's very lean for a half-orc, though. You see his two swords are in sheaths that appear to be like wrapped in some sort of script on the sheaths themselves, and he is looking the most clean out of everyone here. He has a cap on. He has a hat on that looks like a traditional Western hat, but it's that one's a little worn piece. So, would you like to discuss this out here in front of all my compatriots, or would you like to talk up in my tower?
Whatever's more comfortable for you.
Well, I am a man of my men, so right here will be fine. Boys, rustle us up some drinks and grub and bring us a table, will you? If you were like, sir, and like shut out.
Clang.
So, Cal, I heard so much about you from our late leader. It was a true shame how he went. Did they tell you he died of a sickness?
Yeah, they did actually.
Did.
Interesting.
It was very interesting, the sickness he died from.
Do you know what sickness?
Yeah, I think it was called a knife to the heart disease.
It's a horrible way to go.
It is an awful way to go as he pulls a knife out. I do believe it was this one. And as he holds it, you can see the blade is black. And the hilt is purple strands wrapped around an ornate handle.
I call
This
martial
was
law.
the one.
His blacksmith.
It's a nice
I know
knife.
Blacksmith.
It is. Care to give it a spin?
I think I'll pass.
Its bark is worse than its bite, though.
Bork. Oh.
You sure?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Spins it, puts it back into a sheath. So while the boys are rustling up what we need,
Oh, it's been
how likely are your friends to come and investigate if you do not return quickly?
I suppose I could find a way to let them know if negotiations were to take a while.
You seem a little jaunted to be here with the 4 of you versus the 75 of us.
I mean, I'd be stupid not to, right?
You do have some brains on you, I will give you that. My intel said that you were brash and quite dumb.
Well, your intel's not entirely wrong.
I mean, you did walk in 4 of you without any real bargaining chip into enemy territory.
I wasn't aware we were enemies.
Well, you may not be enemies with him up there in the tower, but with me, you have yet to prove allegiance. I have honored the deal that was made, only because I am a man who keeps the word. That's it. If you would have made that deal with him, oh, Sonderheim would be mine.
Well, good thing I like making deals.
It is good. Now, what deal are you going to make with me?
You're not wrong.
Well, as we've already mentioned, the
The postman at this point is like, he was looking confident and walked in, now he's just like,
Do I notice this?
well,
What happened was
We may or may not want to potentially strike a business deal with the White Talon. But, you know, we don't want to get in the way of any of your operation.
progress is what I like to call it.
Progress. And we were hoping in exchange for, you know, setting up this business proposition, you might also help us deal with Yangu.
Now, why would I deal with my biggest security guard?
Well, I mean,
no.
You know how many people come along this way knowing that something evil is up there? As long as I have that beacon, points right to it, ain't nothing of his kind getting in this place. So, we have a pretty safe base of operations. And on the happenstance that wanton destruction and death were to arise from that fella going out, well, somebody's got to pick up the pieces. And I almost assuredly know that the Empire at some point will step in with their godlike ability and take care of him. But we'll be gnats on the backside of a horse. They won't even notice us. We'll be able to take and grab and acquire whatever we need.
I like this group.
sounds lucrative.
Oh,
But,
lucrative doesn't even describe my plan.
I mean, but what happens if the big bad demon wins?
Well, it wins against what we're protected here.
I mean, you're protected for now.
There are other continents that would step in.
I mean, but you don't think that, you know, Demon Lord just rolls over the face of the earth, destroys all of humanity and humanoids and everybody else, and then you just somehow walk away alive?
Well, that will be a bridge that me and my men are willing to cross when we get there. But likelihood and probability would dictate that people like you would come along and be your Mary Sue self and take care of him for me.
Alright.
Is that not what you were planning to do if we were not here?
Well, perhaps, but, you know, I also enjoy living most of the time.
So, what kind of deal are you going to give me that's more lucrative than that?
Well, I guess you're right. I guess I don't really have anything to offer.
Wilson goes, but I do. My associates have brought us a small token of what we can bring to the table with you. If you would merely allow them to set up shop right here, we will draw up some paperwork and see what we can work out. Looks at you. I don't recall talking to you. I recall talking to the lady. I don't care what deal you have, but whatever you do, it better come through those sweet lips.
The same thing he said. I don't say that. I'm saying that as Sam.
Yeah.
To say.
So what kind of deal? Do you need a minute to transcribe the words coming off of his mouth?
Yeah, that might be best, if you don't mind.
We got some time while our entertainment and meal are being set up. So have some time to yourself and get your estate in order. You see him walk over, someone immediately pulls up a chair right under where he's about to. He doesn't even like pull one up. He gets ready to sit down and someone pushes a chair underneath him. Boys, let's celebrate. As that, you just see people like start pulling out instruments and everything. So people start to light lamps and get prepared for an evening. Right, he is terrifying. I generally am. His panache is quite astounding.
Yeah, he's way better at this than I am. So, what do we do?
Well, the deal was to try and get them to become part of the postman.
Yeah, I don't see
Which
that happening.
Would be lucrative if they were our more. We deal in more above surface things. I do believe they'd be better at dealing with under the surface dealings. So that could be lucrative. I just don't know about pillaging and plundering the free world. Lucrative. If there was a way to show him that Yangu could get in, even with that may persuade him. What do I know? Fucking half-breed.
So it's racist.
It was a little racist. I'm sorry.
So, he mentioned there was somebody in the orb? I'm asking the postman.
No,
Did you
I do
catch that?
believe that somebody is activating the orb and holding it open.
I mean, so if somebody could be taken out.
Do we turn off the orb?
I'm not saying let's turn off the orb. I'm saying that would be how to turn it off, would be to find the person activating it.
Probably, yeah. Well, sounds reasonable. If you look, if you notice the intricate shutters around the orb, and he starts to point out around the orb itself on the front are stone slabs that appear to be open, as if whatever's fueling the magic is opening them and leaving them open, and the whatever arcane magic is seeping out while it's open. If we could close that for a while and something were to happen, I mean, the only issue is That would be pretty obvious.
Yeah, well, you were the one who said that if we could find... Well, crap.
I don't think we're willing to fight 75 people.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
That is about half of our forces in this building.
Yeah. Yeah, that's obviously stupid.
Glad you can figure that out. So, negotiations, or we don't go this way. Are you done yet?
Just another couple minutes, please.
Deal them again, boys. You're gonna win again, boss. I don't want to play. You're gonna play, and you're gonna like it. Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Would it be like a sleight of hand to sort of go like this and talk into my bracelet?
Oh, you can. When you start to do that, the postman like looks to his people and they crowd around you.
So, I'm just talking to everybody at this point.
Group chat.
Everybody at the bracelet. So, I don't know how well these negotiations are going to go.
Have you mentioned that the King's Guard is already onto them?
No. I suppose I could bring that up.
That sounds like a negotiation thing to me. My guess is inside a fortress they feel that they are untouchable.
But if the King's Guard gets in and takes down their defenses, then they're left vulnerable to the King's Guard and Yengu.
Yes, that would be my guess.
It's an option. Anything else?
And from Leon and Leon.
I was trying to think of something, but he kind of covered it. I was like, you got it. I really can't think of anything else to say. Not something that would help in this situation. Plus, Leon only knows so much, so I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, the King's Guard are just waiting for the moment to attack. So, with that information alone, convincing them to not be the White Talon anymore, and perhaps join a legitimate business such as the postman.
Devin, they doing all right? You guys are talking and you like beat boop watch.
It doesn't sound like it's going that well.
Do I have to go in there? Do we need me to go in there?
Are you in imminent danger at the moment?
No,
want
not
Devin?
imminent danger.
Will Devin help?
I
Devin
don't.
will kill them.
I don't.
I'm gonna kill anyone that comes near the group, yeah.
I don't think sending any more is gonna be a good thing right now. If worst comes to worst, I'll just give a holler if we start getting attacked. All right?
How many people are about in there?
75.
Oh. Hey, Devin.
What?
It's about 75 people in there. Just a heads up in case anything were to happen.
I can handle like 20. If they're regular people, I mean, if there's anything weird that you guys have been messing with, I can maybe handle a few.
Well, just having a heads up in case anything
Anyway,
happens.
is there anything else? I don't have much longer to stall. Nope.
What's going on?
Nope.
Does she need what? Did you guys
So
just?
she needs something to negotiate with, I guess.
Did you talk about the king?
Yeah, he just told her.
Ask her something real quick. Why are they being attacked by Yengu this close?
Why aren't they being attacked by Yengu yet?
They're protected by some sort of magic orb.
They're protected by some kind of magic orb.
Hey, Franny. Are you talking to me? Franny, get over here.
I don't think that's her name.
Stands up. The name is Francesca, but
What?
okay. What do you need?
I was like, who's Franny?
So, what's going on with them is there's a magical orb that's opening up. Oh, the Eye of the Gods. Yes, that is how the civilization was protected against anything from invading. What it requires, though, from what I understand, is a near constant fluctuation of holy magic.
I'm gonna relay that to her real quick. Like, is it? It's called the Eye of the Gods. It needs a constant flow of holy magic. This is how the old civilization survived. Maybe using knowledge about that. I assume they didn't want to tell you much about it in the first place. Kind of shows that you're a little bit more averse in I don't
Okay.
know, lie to them and say that we know how to shut it down. I don't know.
That might work. Maybe.
Do you know anything else, Francesca?
About the eye?
Yes.
I mean, it, no, actually. That's about it. Sorry.
Thank you.
I don't have anything else.
Alright, and Devin, real quick,
Yeah.
you know Kingsguard well enough. Would they be able to take on a fortress of this size? With
They'd have siege weapons.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
probably-
siege weapons would be for the Kingsguard.
Okay. All right. Look, I'll buzz you if there's anything goes on.
What is this buzz?
Got it.
It's an Apple Watch.
So, he's standing up and walking over to you. So, are you good now?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, all right then. Let the negotiation begin. If you'd like to join me in my office, he points over to a table.
Great.
He's at the head. He literally sits on a large chair at the head of the table.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't understand.
They're just
Being
them.
Yeah.
asking who's Marshall.
That's fine.
So, what can I do for you?
You know, let me be a little forthright with you.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize, of course, I mean, you're obviously not a stupid person, that the Kingsguard know where you are, right?
How exact do they know my location?
I mean,
No, my location or White Town location?
well, they know this location.
Oh, oof. You scared me. I thought they knew where I was.
Well, I mean, I'm not 100% certain if they know where you are or not. I'm not certain how prolific you are, but,
To them, I'm somewhere in their top 5.
well, it would be a shame for them to come here and find you then, wouldn't it?
Are you threatening to tattle on me?
No. I'm just saying, they already know you're here.
They wouldn't dare try and invade as long as he's here.
I
It's
mean,
not
they
gonna
could,
kill us.
and they would. They have siege weapons. And I mean, the Eye of the Gods is only going to stop them for so long, right?
Taking it back. How do you know the name of that?
I mean, I know some things.
Let me guess, one of your friends sent you a message and filled you in?
Maybe.
Interesting. I didn't see you as one to rely on someone else.
Yeah, it's been helpful sometimes.
Pulls out a cigarette. Interesting. On his thumb. So, let me guess, you're planning on using my paranoia about the Kingsguard finding me here enough to work with you and parlay favor with them?
No, actually, maybe it might be better if we kept you on the underside of things. If you were to work with the postman, doing some more of the sketchier lines of business on their behalf, might keep you out of the Kingsguard's eyes.
We would say you want us to become postmen to deliver mail to seedy types? Because that would be a large step down for us.
I mean, it could be actually very lucrative for you.
Please explain.
Would Phil have filled me in on something of that?
He would have told you about if they were to work with the underside, they'd get a 75-25% cut. They'd get 75-25 of whatever delivery earning or whatever information they got would go to the postman. As long as delivery was constantly flowing, they'd have free range. As long as they did not senselessly kill people.
Well, if you were to maybe work with them and, you know, maybe tone down the more violent aspects of your group. I know.
It's one of my favorite
They're
things.
the great. It's so great. I know. But, you know, I could see them letting you in on a pretty significant chunk of the business.
What are you talking?
Maybe somewhere around, let's call it 65-35, 65 your favor.
So that is barely enough to wet my whistle. I'm thinking like 80-20.
I'm gonna look at Phil real quick and then sort of be like, how about 70-30?
70-30. That is I can do math. 5% is not going to change anything. 80-20.
75-25. And I don't know if I can do any better.
75-25. And I also get exclusive rights to contract out the Stormbreaker should I need assistance.
That sounds like fun. Get to kill people.
Tell that to Shalik.
That's good. Should be fine. Shouldn't worry about it.
I don't know if the Stormbreakers are gonna agree to that.
Well, use whatever voodoo you have to communicate with them. Right here, right now.
Sure.
Leans back.
Hey guys.
Oh, you're using some sort of arcane device. I see.
And it's stylish.
It does. It matches your eyes quite beautifully.
Okay.
So, as part of our negotiation, my friend here, Marshall, is hoping that maybe he can call upon the Stormbreakers to maybe do some jobs for him if he needs it.
Who the hell's
I
Marshall?
was gonna say, who's Marshall?
He is the leader of the White Talon.
The Heaven of Frederick.
Frederick is no longer with us. Rest his soul.
Yes. Can they hear me?
No.
I don't think it works like that now.
Let him know that he died crying like a dog.
Oh my god! Apparently when he died, he cried like a dog. If that makes you feel any better.
Makes me feel good.
Not even gonna question that.
So, what are they saying?
I don't know, they're awfully quiet.
You just asked us to start signing up to do illegal business when that's kind of against what we do here.
Is it though?
Yes, that's exactly what you just asked us to do.
I should. Do they need clarification? I wonder.
I was gonna say, what type of work is he talking about?
They would like clarification on the types of work we'd be.
Oh, I wouldn't have you do anything such as killing a duke, if need be, but more of if we need protection or if we need something, a large object removed from our path, I would be nice to be able to rely on you to come to my aid in need. I would not ask such dark deeds to be done by your delicate hands. That would be left for me to do. More of work that I don't want to do, you would do on occasion for me.
You mean like moving rocks? Or not having people hit you?
See, you took my one part. I did not mean literally a large object. I meant like monsters or fiends.
Gotcha, so protection and taking out monsters. Did you just say that? Object, monsters, they're two different
I
things.
mean, that's about what we do now. So
Right, but we're not going to be able to have... I don't want them to be able to call us whenever they want. That is, we do not work for the postman. We align ourselves with them occasionally, but we are not on beck and call. especially for a group such as this.
Okay, do you want to put a number on it then? Is that what you're saying? Like a cap?
Yes.
Like we get vacation days 50 weeks out of the year? Is that what I mean? I don't understand.
I assume you are questioning how often my services would be. I'd call upon you for service. I would say only for important jobs or jobs that I do believe you'd be specially qualified for. No more than maybe 5 times a year.
Okay, let's call it 5 times a year. How's that sound?
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you're still alive after all of that. And points directly back up to the mountain.
Do we get any profit out of this?
I'm gonna sort of like... Thieves can't.
Okay. I mean, he probably understands.
Specifically for you. He probably understands it. I'm gonna try anyway. And I'm going to say... I think it's gonna rain today, which is just gonna translate to I don't think we're gonna get another chance at this.
So you guys just hear... Are you doing just to him or are you doing the whole group?
I'm doing the whole group, but...
So you guys hear... What? It's going to rain today. Someone's going to look up... It's been raining for a few days now. It hasn't stopped raining since I last described it raining.
Wait, what was the translation? I forget.
I don't think we're gonna
Get a better
get
option.
a better option, yeah.
I'm smart thieves can't use it.
I'm trying to think of like a good response to that, which doesn't sound so weird or silly.
I brought an umbrella.
I like that. I brought an umbrella saying, we might as well do it.
Are you gonna tell them?
I'm saying that we brought
Or are you guys making a rogue deal to say yes without our input?
I mean, you know it's open to everyone.
She's trying to get it to...
I was trying to get it across to you, but not to him.
Up to the guy in front of
Marshall,
him?
as far as
Oh.
you can tell, Cal has no idea. He looks up and goes, "It has been raining all
Right.
day."
Okay,
This
I thought
is
you
an
were being
opportunity-
secretive. There.
No, it's to us
Gotcha.
as well, kind of.
As soon as he says that, you look up, and it is dry in here.
Okay, then change that because I totally read that wrong.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm going to.
Oh, you notice in my climate here,
Yeah. Cool.
it's part of the perks of that eye. Leaves it nice and tranquil in here, no matter what the season outside.
You might have to give me one of those.
I do believe there's only one.
Yeah.
You could
Like I said, one of them.
You could vacation here.
Cyclops.
Yeah, vacation right next to the base of an evil demon lord. Sounds
Well,
like-
hopefully, if this deal goes well and you kill him, then
No demon lord. Perfect vacation spot. Prime location.
in the base of some shitty mountains.
Yep. I sure do love shitty mountains.
I can tell that's why you travel with Sorn.
I'm just going.
Yes.
That's pretty
The
funny.
guys
So-
who saved
so
the
do you
guys from
relate
death
us to that?
multiple times.
Oh, party fun. So,
I relayed the fact that this is like the only option that we really have. Otherwise, we're gonna have to fight or attack or something, and then they have 75 people. Well, that's what they say.
you know, thinking about it, I do have a job whenever you're done with this. And this isn't a job contingent on our deal. This is a job that I am asking for at this very moment.
So a favor.
Yes, you can call it a favor. I'm going to call it do it or I will have you crushed.
Interesting.
Call it my fee for allowing you into my hospitable environment.
Okay, and what sort of job is this?
Oh, you're going to accept it? I don't even need to strong arm you. Boy, this is the easiest job ever.
I'm just asking what it is.
Oh, I just need something from the capital.
I'm still waiting to hear back from these guys.
So,
I'm still waiting because I told you.
Everyone was talking at the moment. So
That's
it
true.
didn't-
Yeah.
so if you guys want to relay something back.
Okay, so I told you about how like this is kind of the only option, or we kind of have to attack.
I mean, Soren's not a big fan of being on beck and call for a group that's fighting this.
I mean, at this point, I think we need to just get rid of one thing and handle the next.
Yeah, but you're talking about taking on a White Talon group.
No, I mean get rid of like the whole fox thing, curse mark.
Right.
Focus on getting rid of that, and then we don't have a curse mark with them. At least I really hope we don't get one. So that we can work on later. Right now, our main goal is really what's behind the White Talon. So, I mean, 5 times out of the year, we're already killing monsters on a regular basis. So.
Until it's not in our favor.
That usually is gonna happen. Let's be honest.
Again, it comes down. You have to remember this. You're talking to a lawful good character. So,
No, I'm saying
so.
Leon.
So
Leon
there's that
agrees.
battle that's going on here of like.
Leon totally agrees. He's like, I understand that. But then again, our options are to fight right now, and then again in the mountain, or take that.
Maybe I guess we can accept now and then either negotiate or kill them later.
That's why I say let's take one thing at a time.
I guess.
All right, so we're just gonna accept it for now, but we'll talk about this later.
Copy.
So they reached an accord.
We suppose we could make that exchange.
5 times I get to call upon you to help me in my endeavors.
If it's convenient for us.
If it's convenient for us, yes.
Oh, it's based on your convenience, not if I need
I
you.
just mean it's a little difficult for us to get, wherever you are if we're like, halfway on the other side of the world.
Oh, generally when I will call upon you, you will have time to come to my aid.
Fair enough.
I will not expect you to hop, skip, and jump however high I dictate.
You do or you don't?
I don't.
Oh,
You
well, good.
are individuals, not my personal lapdogs.
Wonderful, because I'm not a big fan of skipping.
Jesus Christ.
Noted. So, to our deal for you inviting yourself into my home, I do have a bit of a problem right through the large doors behind us. There appears to be a giant individual who will not let us traverse deeper into the mountain to reclaim more artifacts. And I would love if someone could take care of them.
What kind of artifacts are you looking for?
Anything to, well, I guess we can stop looking, but it was to prolong our prolific advancement here away from Yangu. Anything, you do know where you are, correct?
I have a general idea, yes.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I mean, I know that there's, mountains and trees, and I know where I am relative to the sun and stuff like that, yeah.
You are one smart ass. I meant, I'm going to have to be as blunt as you as I am with my dog. I meant, do you know what ground you're standing on and what this apparent normal location to you?
Oh, yeah, ancient city, whatever.
Ancient city?
Yep.
This is more than an ancient city. This used to be the gateway to hell.
Fun.
I
Had a
would-
lot of good times in hell. You ever been?
No, and I'd prefer to keep it that way.
Yeah, it's not great.
Just got back.
Just got back not too long ago, actually.
Oh, really? What were you doing in hell? You died.
Oh, no, but it's more it's a long
Several
story.
times.
Maybe we'll talk about it over a drink. But I'll tell you what exactly is the big giant thing in the doors? Do you know what it is?
I mean, I just know it is a large stone giant.
Oh, interesting. So if we could get the stone giant to leave the premises, we'd be
I don't want it to
good.
leave. I want it to be dead.
Why?
I would prefer to have my sage up in his tower do some experiments.
Hmm.
You see, his family's outside.
I mean, I don't know how well that's gonna go over with his family and stuff.
Well,
I
the
mean,
giant is made of stone.
Right.
It is a stone giant. It is not a living, breathing creature.
I mean,
It
that's
is-
debatable. I'm made of blood and bones and stuff.
No, it
but-
is made of magic. It is a protector.
So it's not a
not a
sentient
giant.
being.
It's-
No, it's a giant in the sense of
Ah.
it is a
not
large
species.
thing.
Well, then never
blocking
mind.
it.
Sure.
Hey, that was
Just
really
you,
clear.
or who's all going in? You four?
Not just me.
I'll
I
let
think
you bring 2 others.
2.
2 others. He didn't say that. He said you could replace maybe those 2 that's there, or the people that are there. Just saying.
Well, what if I traded out these 3 for the rest of Stormbreakers?
These 3 for your 3?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, maybe 3 or more.
I would need to guarantee there would not be a plot afoot if you were to enter into my castle.
I don't really have any plotting going on at the moment, so
Well, you were whispering to yourself oddly.
yeah, that's how I communicate.
Yeah, but I don't know what you were talking about when it says it rains. You dodgy types tend to
I mean,
elude me with your
it
conversation.
is kind of weird that it does look like rain outside and there's no rain here.
I work very hard to keep my house nice.
Right.
Keep your business in order. Keep your house tidy. And kill those that try and double cross you.
Yeah.
Basic tenets.
Right. Exactly. Standard knowledge. Everybody knows that.
I stand by that.
I suppose I can let them in.
Sounds great.
But I want...
We've been attacked!
You want it up then. Hello, cat. Hi, Harold. What'd you give me, little cats?
Here I am!
So,
I've never seen him jump so high.
he got mad ups. Like, that cat has mad ups.
He's a black cat.
No, I just looked at I looked down at this Twitch stream and it's just Harold's butt just.
You want to let everyone know he's in charge. So, well, you say there's no plot. You say you'll be fine. But, I would like to hold that man, points to the postman, as collateral. Postman's just like,
Well, if he's cool with it, sure.
all right then.
I am
Man.
definitely not.
But you can't hurt him.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to hurt him. Him physically, that is.
Mentally, emotionally, psychologically. Just don't.
His dignity. I don't like him carrying all that weaponry and armor. So I don't know if he's wearing anything else, but he's going to need to leave it at the door.
Will he get it back?
Well, of course, I don't think it would fit me.
Great. I fail to see an issue.
All right. Strip naked, if you would.
Mm.
That's what.
That
That's what's
cow
gonna
or the
happen.
postman? Because this
This is
is
the postman. And he's just like, his face starts to turn shades of pink. Boys, if you tell anyone back at camp that this happened, I will send you off to the North Continent. Yes, sir.
We're gonna see his butt.
And he begins to strip off. And like I said, he's a larger orc, like more rotund. But you look at, like, he's wearing, like, armor, but you see he's still physically fit. He just has a larger gut. But past that,
He's like the power lifters and stuff like that.
yeah, he's got a gut, but he's very, very strong looking.
Must be nice.
So, can I sit inside? No, you can sit right there. You can have a seat, though. I don't enjoy looking at that part.
Makes me jealous.
He's jealous.
All right. Switch away.
Hey guys, you guys want to help me take down a thing in a closet? I don't really know if it's a closet. It's a tower. Big giant stone construct. You guys want to help me take it down?
Have they renounced the name of the White Talon? Because if we enter there without them doing that, I don't have 500 gold. I'm pretty sure no one else does. This does not work.
Fair point. So you accept our deal, and we'll work under the name of the postman.
Boys, I am one of the people. What do we say about becoming delivery boys? Seriously, we're going, Sounds boring. I know. It may not be the most glamorous of life, but if it gets the law off our back, I assume, then we can disband the White Talon and become
The Black Talon.
The
postmen, I suppose. But we would like to retain our unity and crest. Even if it is only for our important needs, he looks right at the postman, we will be keeping it. Altering it to better suit your business, but we do have an affinity for it.
I don't know, you got the one King's Guard looking for specifically that flag.
I mean, might be kind of hard to hide from the King's Guard.
Oh, I said alter it. There are many facets of that design that we can take from. And I assume he holds up the postman's like sigil. We're adding to this the wayward flag.
Yes.
Seems easy enough. Change a little few details. Mikey, do your artwork and draw something up for me. You got it. Trots off.
Monkey's a guy.
Okay, yeah, they're posting now.
Do we have that in writing somewhere so they don't go back on the deal? King's Guard will only take word for as far as it can go. They would probably want some kind of documentation.
I don't think I can rock the whole head injury for long.
Cal chuckles at the head injury. I don't know how you do things, but maybe we can write this up, a little contract. You know, that way you know the parameters, I know the parameters, and we're both certain that the other knows the parameters.
Write it down and throws over some paper to the postman. Begins to write on the table. But I'm not going to be signing my name. Instead, sticks it down on the paper. I need you and the postman over there to do the same.
Oh god, I'm making a blood contract. This isn't well.
Oh boy.
Now he's done this first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's been written down yet? Change it!
It after the postman already wrote everything down.
You see, you didn't clarify that.
Yeah, the postman wrote everything down and then he stamps on.
I have altered the deal.
I'm gonna look at Philip,
Mm.
just be like, "You in?
Well, yeah.
You need a knife?"
They did take his, I forgot.
He bites off a chunk of his thumb. He means to fill it in.
What is he, Naruto?
He's an orc. He's got these big old tusks.
He's got tusks.
Naruto. That's
He goes, walks over. And the guy's like, "Oh,
What do you
your
think he is?
dignity is apparently something that you were okay with losing."
So, what do you think he is? Hidan?
Cal will pull out her
Hidan
dagger,
from Naruto?
just sort of
Triple scythe guy.
Yeah. I did like that
do the
side,
same.
All right, the deal has been made, boys. We are postmen. I guess we continue to celebrate our new business agreement. Yeah, the name's dumb. We will figure out the name. We'll figure out the name of our regimen before long.
It'd be great if Marshall actually liked the name.
Postman's-
Name's dumb. You said what?
Postman's just like, it's not dumb. I came up with it.
Actually, now I'm curious about
I
that.
like it. So,
Okay, now it's officially on paper.
Alright, 'cause I'm assuming King's like.
Oh my
the
god,
word.
would you guys just come already? Jesus Christ.
Just like
would you like to?
That's it.
Oh no.
That sounds like Cal just had a bad threesome. You guys just come already.
Does your group have relations?
Not with each other?
Your sentence was very strange.
No, I meant them come here, not
Yeah, you did not.
not
clarify.
that kind. No,
Thank
you're
you.
right. I apologize. How could I have been so stupid?
Apparently, it's pretty easy for you.
Yeah. It's one of my great talents.
You have any other talents I'd like to know about?
Flashes him.
Yeah. Be a shame you might never find those out.
Well, with my provisional contract and signature, I will be finding out.
I'm gonna call upon you for a menage a trois, if you know what I mean. One of my
So,
5
I
a
will
year.
not be showing up for that contract.
You gotta show up.
I am not showing up for this contract.
Robes are in this together, damn it.
Specifically, Cal and Leon.
I would just be a guard. That's it. Stand outside the tent. You got it, Cal.
You gotta
So-
slay this dragon, Leon.
I will
I
touch you with a
will
knife.
make accommodations if your posse would like to join us inside. You can stay here for a while.
Sounds lit.
Sounds great.
But that will be after you take care of the individuals inside.
Right, right. Which they are hopefully on their way here to do. Right?
Stormbreakers.
Oh, we heard.
Oh, we heard it's right.
Right, left.
See, I thought
Just get your asses up here.
that was right in front of us. There we go, guys.
I guess.
Alright, should we really bring it up?
I'm sorry. They're slow movers.
Will you be this tardy whenever I call upon you? If I say you need
Hey,
to be
we did
somewhere to
warn
meet-
you.
She did warn it.
I told you that there was a good
Well,
chance.
let's say I give you a month. Will you be there in 6?
I mean, I can't guarantee we won't. But hey, agreement's already been struck, right?
Not wrong.
True. We'll see what job you get. It's about, walking, it's going to take about 30 minutes walking because that's how long you guys walk for. It takes about 30 minutes. The door is open for you and you can look inside and you see, at this point it's a little bit later in the evening, so the torchlights let you can see open the main plaza of because it is a fairly large, it's like a citadel. It's fairly large. So, you take your time walking in, and you see the postman sitting naked, as well as Cal and the man you assume to be Marshall.
The hell did you
About
do to
time
Philip?
you guys showed up.
Why is he naked?
What have you done to Philip?
Oh,
Larry just laughed.
it's part of our agreement. Hello, my name is Marshall. I will be your liaison with the former White Talon, now postman.
Alright.
What a warm reception I'm getting from your business partners.
Marshall, Leon, Marshall, Soren, Marshall, Liren, Marshall, Cal, Marshall. There, we all know
Say
each
my
other.
name one more time. I love when you say it.
Marshall.
Sounds so nice.
Can we go do this now?
That's what I'm saying. Point us in the right
Well,
direction
hold
and
on.
we'll
I
take
would
care.
like to meet my new compatriots. I believe I've heard of these two, but you, my friend, are new.
Indeed.
Please, tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name's Leon.
Hi, Leon. Cal's just gonna pull out a flask of
I got a basketball game tomorrow.
We're playing shoot guard.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just, hi, my name's Leon.
And what do you bring to the table?
I am a former assassin.
You worried about me being evil, but you associate yourself with former assassins?
I said former.
How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's
Well,
not a
50?
number actually.
He had a recent head injury.
Oh, I'm so sorry for his brain loss. About how recent? About how recent?
About a week.
That was a
I
week.
don't
Yeah, I
give a
think it was a
shit.
week.
He doesn't remember.
I don't care how long.
I was not expecting anything.
Probably a
I was
week
just
ago during all the
kidding.
explosions.
Which ones?
Exactly.
So, former assassin, a rogue, a barbarian, some sort of magician swordsman. You four are gonna be my bodyguards and protectors.
At least 5 times a year.
At least 5 times a year. Maybe I might not call upon you that much.
Oh,
I
darn.
mean, with our track record, you're probably not wrong.
Oh, Don, were you expecting a little more?
No.
Yes.
What was that?
No,
we're getting
I
that.
just, it's a shame. Seem like you're a lot of fun.
Oh, well, thank you. I do strive to be the life of the party.
But we've already set the agreement at 5. So, anyway.
We have. I may ask upon favors if you'd like to indulge me, but your requirement is 5.
Sounds great.
There might be multiple in one job. Only one at a time, maybe. Depends on the needs of the postman.
Question, just to clarify, the contract says up to 5? So, like, he could do, like, 3 and not go, like, not...
Yeah,
like,
just-
guarantee-
yeah.
Okay,
5.
just making sure.
Yeah.
5 times max. So, if you would like, you can go in now, but you could also relax a bit. It is your call, I say.
I mean, we were planning on going into the mountain anyway, right? Do we want to...
Did you tell us that everyone else could come in after we knock this out?
You did not.
No, I did not.
Okay, never mind.
Well, we're switching out some of the postmen, so we can send the postman back.
Yeah, we can send the postman back with a message. Because remember I said trade out the 3 for them.
Well, they cannot come in until the job is done.
Right. So maybe we should get on it, yeah?
Yeah, we should knock it out.
Or does anybody need a rest? I mean...
What time is it
We
at this
rested
point?
the whole
At this
week.
time, it's about 7 p.m.
Hmm.
I mean, we're going in the cave.
You guys have had long rest. You guys don't.
Yeah, so we're all
Yeah.
set.
Might as well knock it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're in. Are you in? Are you gonna go knock it out now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will have Atticus lead you over. You see him pointing to the tower. Addie! You needed. His voice somehow carries farther.
Dramaturgy.
You don't know.
Mm.
See the small individual come down, float his way down. Oh, are we... You going in now?
Yeah.
Make sure to keep his head intact. I would like to study it. See how they animated it.
Is there a reason why we shouldn't go in now?
No, I just assumed you'd like some time to relax.
No, we're good.
Well, all right. If you follow me, you will be crossing out of the eye into the mountain. The mountain is not protected. Just so you know.
Is there anything we should expect besides the?
A very large stone giant.
I was saying besides that.
Question about that.
Maybe some undead.
Is he
Oh, okay.
stopping things from leaving the tunnels? This
Yeah,
is some...
He's only stopping from us from going in. No one's apparently tried to leave or come in.
that you know of, correct?
Well, to open the door, you immediately enter our threshold.
Right, but isn't it supposed to be the portal to hell down there?
Well,
If he is one of the things standing in your way,
he was made to stop you from going in.
but you do not know he is not made to keep things from getting out either, do you?
Well, that's a price I'm willing to pay.
Opening up the gates of hell into your stronghold?
Points to the eye. Once again, that.
Yes.
Anything
You're counting on nothing.
anything born in hell that is comes here cannot get through.
For now.
I probably wasn't born in hell.
She was not born. Tieflings are not inherently evil. We do. As you look over, you see another tiefling who's just like,
I said that in a joke towards her.
Right? I'm gonna look at that tiefling, right? He's so cruel.
I'm sorry. I was
trying to live.
Same.
Wait, his mom what?
It's just trying to live.
Trying to live. Jerk.
He's got a lot to learn this one.
Can we just...
Sorry, head
I'm beginning to
injury.
think we just need to leave Leon on the side of the road somewhere.
Oh, that's cool. Shalik wants me to leave you guys anyway, so see how it is.
Alright.
Wait.
It's racist.
Shalik.
Okay, I know this was a metagame thing. I didn't know this was in game.
That's in game. Open a game plan at the table.
Wait, who's asking at this point?
The mage.
A friend of mine.
A friend of mine.
It's not a lie.
Exactly.
It's not a lie.
It's the Soren way of telling the
Anyway,
truth.
are we gonna go take down this thing?
Might as well. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm just trying
Well,
to
alright. I'm going to open the door from a very safe distance. And,
Should we expect projectiles or anything?
no, I just don't want to go near it. It smells really bad.
Oh,
It's old and musty.
put on the face mask.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pull the hood up a little bit.
Full assassin gear.
Okay, and, see an earthen paw come up. Open the door. And inside you see moss that is bioluminescent and lights up. And it is still dark. Mostly it has some dim light in there, but it is very illuminating.
Cool.
In very runic ways. It's not spotty. It's the bioluminescent is in script and around rocks and forming intricate patterns as if it was cultivated to be like that.
But for us, with dark vision, we can see just fine with the bioluminescence.
Mhm.
It'd be really helpful if someone had dancing lights to illuminate the room more, so that people who don't have dark vision.
I
can
say,
see.
do you have? You don't.
I do not.
Or would
have
the
dark
dancing
vision.
lights mess with the bioluminescence? Who knows?
I don't know. That's the only way to find
But
out.
with
There's,
So
there's
we're
two of us that don't have dark
But with
vision.
the bioluminescence, you can still see.
It's dim light,
It's
which means I can't see more than like what?
30 feet somewhere.
Yeah.
Only one of you has the ability to find that out.
I mean, the choice is theirs and theirs alone.
You're the one with dancing
I
lights.
know.
Do you want to use it or do you
Is it a
not?
cantrip or is it a spell?
It is a cantrip.
Oh,
Oh,
so,
well then might as
Oh,
well.
then
so you can just go dancing lights.
You shoot it out. The bioluminescence still is glowing. It seems to be drawing in light. But
Like
there's-
absorbing it?
not absorbing it, but like
I don't
as the light comes up, it like opens up a bit,
know. Okay, gotcha.
and then you can now see. Where are you throwing the orbs? You get a few.
Is it like a long tunnel? Then can I just like space them out?
You're just gonna throw them out, space them out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Don't die. If you don't come back in about an hour, I'll assume you're dead.
Sweet.
Just an hour?
Sounds about right.
I mean, the next door is like a minute walk down that hallway, down. As you look at, and after a bit, it drops. You should be fine, hopefully. I mean, if not, I mean, what am I losing? Nothing. Well, goodbye. Into the paw, and closes the door. As you're now locked in only with the dancing lights and the bioluminescent moss, you feel you as the door closes, you feel the air exchange change. It was rushing out past you. Your nose is being filled with a scent of musk and a little bit of dank water, some rusted iron, decay,
Death.
as well as a little bit of
These.
a sweeter smell on your nose, but you can't quite place it. You hear the drips of some water rushing somewhere in the mountain. The water drips and hits the rocks with a soft pitter patter. You hear in the near perfect silence things skitter across the ground. As you look down, the ground is a semi-well-made path that through the years has decayed into a more worn, jagged pathway down.
Onwards?
I guess so.
Should we check for any traps?
I was gonna say, I'm going to cast Find Traps.
Right? Nothing pops off.
I didn't think there'd be any. Just thought it'd be good to check.
I figured they would have told us about
Spell
traps.
slot.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Only one, not
What's the range of find traps?
120 feet.
So even in 120 feet? Just checking. In any direction?
Where you are currently, no. How long does it last?
It is good for. I mean, it says duration instantaneous.
So no, but just
Oh,
bing.
it's just a.
It's like a sonar
Yeah.
blast where you send it out and it comes back. So you continue your walk down. The stone underneath you, even though it is jagged and worn, is still not giving in to weight, even after all this time. So you hear yourselves, your feet echoing off into the distance. As you walk down, you see another pair of large doors with the bioluminescent algae on it, forming a beautiful script in Sylvan.
If only we had someone that could read Sylvan, that'd be great.
You want to open the doors?
I'm concerned about what it says, but
Can I tell, like how heavy the doors are? Like, would it be heavy to open?
They are very large stone doors.
I say, because if I tried mage hand, it wouldn't.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
heck
no.
no.
Not even with 2 mages.
They were gonna need me to move them. I was one of those things. Was like, crap. Does anyone have like comprehend languages or something? Because I'd hate to be like, open door, dead, or like have it somebody tell us something that we could.
I know, I thought I could understand Sylvan, but
No,
I
you don't.
can't.
No. Well, with your guys' spells, you can't. You used to have comprehend language, didn't you? Before.
I don't have any more.
So nobody can read this.
I'm mentally
Sweet.
going to check with Shalik just to see if she understands Sylvan.
Make that religion check.
Alright. First roll.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Where's my religion? That's an 8.
You're talking, you're in your head. I can read it, but I don't know if I could translate for you well enough right now.
What a bitch.
Can you tell if it's safe to open this door?
Using your eyes? No, I can't.
Is there any way to do that?
What do you mean?
Like to do the palm thing again?
What?
Are you like?
Oh, to have her
The
like
ti-
show
yeah.
up and
Oh,
see for.
no, I don't feel like, even though this is holy ground, I don't believe I have a right to be here. I trust you can do this. You should not fully rely on me. I do need you to be a capable vessel of your own.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright, well thank you. Appreciate it. Alright.
So about that door.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm gonna try and open the doors.
Should we throw like a rock at it
Can
and see
you
if
make a
it
strength check
burns
for me?
anything? Electrocutes you.
I'm waiting for it, which is why I was trying to get someone to read it.
Hey, we tried. Oh, you should have tried this Hazel. But he
That's
probably doesn't
16
know
plus
Sylvan.
5, so 21.
She just said it was hollowed ground. There's no way.
21.
Anyone? You take a moment. As you were used to lifting heavy things, but this you had to put your back into.
Mm-hmm.
You really had to sit and push and push and push. But it begins to open. On the other side, as soon as the door opens, you hear the sound of rushing water. You hear scraping along stone. And you see more of a pathway leading into a very large room. On one side of the room, you see an empty hole bent into the wall. On the other, you see something pretty noticeable. It is outlined in the bioluminescent algae as it appears to be a giant humanoid shape of stone in the wall. As you look forward, you see bioluminescent algae has grown on top of bodies. And there are about 6 bodies throughout the floor laying down.
Are they dead?
I'd assume so.
Well, the guy up there said that there are undead here, so.
You get another whiff of the sweet smell somewhere along, mixed in delicately with the smell of decay and a more earthen must.
Should we just burn all the bodies real quick and get that over with?
We haven't even walked in the room. The second we walk in this room, that thing's gonna come alive.
That's what I'm saying. Burn the bodies from here.
I'm kind of with him on this one.
I mean, I can do Firebolt and Sacred Flame as a cantrip.
I mean, I can always, you know, shoot a blasty thingy and see if that does anything.
I mean, as soon as we attack, it's gonna attack. I'm just saying.
I'm surprised you guys are even asking.
I've made a few mistakes in the group, so we might as well ask, right?
Don't look at me. I've got water and ice.
All right, I'm gonna cast towards one of the bodies. Eldritch Blast.
Are they
Is
like
it within
piled
120 feet?
No, they're not piled. They're spread out.
Is there one within 120 feet?
Hold on. 1 through 6.
5.
Okay.
That is 23.
You hit it and it ragdolls away.
Gross.
Probably dead, I guess.
Are you gonna do anything?
I don't know. It didn't react. That's why. Now I'm not sure.
Like, tumbles away?
Yeah, you get hit with a force blast. Just went.
Oh, I'll just Fireball.
Gross.
Firebolt? You don't have Fireball.
Sorry, Firebolt. You said 1 through what?
Yeah, you 1 through 5. Or technically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
6.
Okay, wrong there.
No, you did bad. You do this one. That is 22.
Roll damage.
2d10.
Now, since it's prone, does it count as a critical?
No.
Oh.
Magic, it's just, no. It's plus it's a range thing. It only work for melee.
That's a 5.
5?
Yeah. Those are the d10s, right? Though. That shape. Okay, just making sure.
So,
My stuff sucks.
okay, yeah. Roll initiative. And we're going to take a quick break after we roll initiative, get those numbers in, and we'll be back to this
I
battle.
rolled a natural 1.
Hold on.
Do you want it with the bonus?
Well, I guess that makes it
Yeah.
6. I still rolled
That's
one.
still, natural one's natural one.
Oh, so your
cool.
dex is higher than mine, so you go first.
Oh, you rolled a natural 1?
No, I rolled a 3. My initiative is plus 3.
No, he got a natural one. He
Yeah.
does.
Oh, okay.
Natural one's natural
So
one.
I have 6.
Yeah, that one goes away. That one's like 3
19.
battles.
Hold on.
That's okay.
Jeez, your initiative is +5?
Assassin shouldn't be first anyways.
Fighter, man.
That's right. We got our
AC's
first round.
18.
Exactly.
Not AC, your initiative.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what'd you get? A natural one, that's right.
What you mean? It's pretty memorable.
You got a
6.
6.
18.
And there.
Oh, you're legal.
19.
That's right.
You're both legal.
I still
Okay.
can't buy cigarettes at 18.
I thought you could have 18.
They just upped it.
Really?
In Virginia, it's
I mean,
21 now.
21.
No one I know
yeah.
smokes besides Sam, but that's about it. I really don't know anyone that sucks. Oh wait, Alicia.
That's right. She can't quit.
I thought she did. though.
She tried, I think.
I don't know. Then again, I don't really pay attention to that
Yeah.
either. Turns out, like, all my friends, had no idea. Like,
What's
huh?
your next mod?
Mine?
Who?
Oh wow. Where's my +5?
Okay, you are not going dead last.
Wow.
You're on second last.
I don't roll another one.
Not lucky for you.
I rolled a 14 the next time.
Luckily, I have advantage on initiative.
Okay,
I'm
so
totally fine with being
initiative order has been set. We will be right back into the thick of it when the group tries to, do their first contract for the new talent of the postman. So, stay tuned and we will
The
be
posted tower.
right back. Hello and welcome back. I'm gonna switch the camera. Oh yeah, that camera definitely needs to go that way. They got bumped. Keep going. Keep turning. I'll let you know. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Okay, now we're good.
Perfect.
Can you just cut me out? Cause
Boom.
Okay, so now I go.
Bye, Brandon.
And there I am. All right. And the field is in view. So, here is your battle map. That's the stone giant, you can assume, and these are undead. You don't know what. One up there gets to go first, though. And as it stands up, you see a figure that you didn't fully expect to see. It's still it's flesh and bone, and you see as you look, part of its face, you see an ear up here in a triangle shape, and you see a skeletal tail pop up.
It's a tabaxi.
Yep, it is. So you see.
Lyran's like, cold wet nosy!
Smash, smash, smash.
It shambles at you and clicks, and Slot like leans down as it picks up a bow, and fires an arrow. The only thing it can see right now, which is you.
Don't say you're in front.
How did you guys shoot spells from behind me, though?
Spells don't need.
I said we don't
They
need to
can literally
be.
just go.
Yeah.
It's not like an arrow. They can curve it.
We can curve the spell bullet.
So it will. Okay. First attack. That's a hit. Second attack.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Oh really?
Yes. So.
Well, at least you have the
Zorn, you take.
highest health right now. 2.
11 points of damage.
That was nice.
As both, you see it lean up and go and shoot twice as both of them go into Zorn. So that's its turn. The next turn is probably the one you didn't want to go.
The big boy.
Eyes. It begins to work its way out of the wall of bioluminescent. It's covered in the same runes, the sylvan runes, as it reaches down and it grabs a what appears to be a fashion stalactite from the ceiling. It grabs and it slides it out of position as if it was ornately sitting there, but it's actually a giant club. And he brings down, he holds it, and as he touches the bioluminescent, lights up on it and is also covered in sylvan as it looks directly at you. Well, the entire group. It can see you. As
That's all you, man. Don't get hit by the club, though. I'm pretty sure that's magical.
You're probably right.
I probably am.
So, he is going to...
Now, is he so tall that he hits his head?
30. Gonna be there. No, the room is about 100 feet up.
Can he hit his head?
No, he's not that big. He's giant. He's not huge. He's like a large. He is going to slam down right there. He's not blocking the entire way. You can go around him, but you are within reach of him. So he is going to make 2 attacks against you.
So how tall are you to him?
I'm probably only about half.
What's your AC?
I was going to say I was going to keep my shield equipped, so it'd
Yeah.
be 18.
Okay, misses the first, hits the second. So... Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-bum. You take 13 points of damage. As you see it just one misses, and then as he picks it up, it side swipes and smacks Thorn in the side of the face. It is now... That's Bax's turn.
Jesus.
You guys rolled... They rolled really well.
They rolled, I was going to say, they rolled really high.
2 of you rolled... 2 of you rolled good. Just 3 of them rolled with their modifier above 20. And 2 natural 20s. So...
I rolled a 1.
So now we can't go that way.
It is going to take 2 sword swipes at you. As it pulls out a rusty sword swipe. Okay, you're going to dodge the first one that hits. Gotcha. What's What's your AC?
17.
Okay, one hits, one misses. So you will. I will half this damage for you.
Thank you, good sir.
You take a whopping 3 points of damage.
That's too much. I can't do this any longer. I quit.
I'm out. Guys, I don't
Wow.
want to deal with this. Sorry.
I'm a quitter.
Liren, you are up.
Okay.
This is a large doorway. Technically, you can squeeze around.
So I have to go in the
Sorn.
door first, I'm assuming.
Yes, you are behind Sorn. You can squeeze around him. It's hard to draw it.
Okay,
I'm not-
and like I know the one guy's bigger, but they're all like the same size. Or is
These are all medium sizes. This is large Porygon giant.
Our best option again is to always spread out.
Okay, so do I have any weapons drawn right now?
Nope, it is a you can bonus action.
That's so cool.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to move to this one that's like to the left of the big dude.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, technically. You're not outside of his range, so you don't get an opportunity attack from him.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try and do me a stab.
Okay.
23.
Yeah, it is. That was easy.
Kill
9.
9 points.
Yeah.
Are you going to attack him a second time?
Oh yeah, I get to do that. Go for the second stabby. And that's an 18.
That is also a hit.
Also 9.
Okay.
18.
You're getting good at your double stacks.
Right? Oh, I had my flashcards the other day.
Oh my god. I
Memorization.
think you're clever.
Oh, what's the do you guys remember the website back in school? It's like coolmath.com or something
Oh,
like
God.
that. It's like block stores and stuff
It's
like
still
that.
a thing, apparently.
It is?
Still a thing.
Okay.
Wow.
So after that
Oh.
sword.
Mathgames.com, my
Yeah.
kids use that all the time.
See, you can't really go around him to get anywhere.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Well, I mean, the first thing I'm going to do is rage.
As in the familiar crackle and the blue-white electricity illuminates from the runes on Soren's body as his hammer, now fully healed, lights up.
Could he technically, his size, could he technically run between his legs without a problem?
That
That's not how this works.
That's not how that works.
I mean, could I?
If I was a halfling, maybe.
Because he's a giant.
So halflings can technically, like some smaller creatures can technically move through the space of other creatures, but not necessarily. Yeah.
It's
Well, that's why I was like,
mechanically,
he's a step side.
no.
Okay.
Because I assume he
See
takes
how
up
it
all
is.
4 of those squares. So
Yes.
I can't walk
He is
around.
taking up.
So I can't go anywhere.
As you
Unless
look,
you move around.
as you look at him from this close distance with the bioluminescence, you see that he is he looks like a knight. He looks like his armor that his stone has been fashioned to looks like a holy knight.
I
Your
mean,
movement is 50?
40.
Oh, never mind.
Well, see, I can shift up to below Liren. That way you guys have more of a path to get out.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do that.
I'm just looking at a bow on my face right now.
I mean, I think, however, if you try to move too far from that spot, you'll get an opportunity of attack.
Yeah, no, I was probably just going to stay there. And just
So yeah,
deal
I'm
with that
shifting
one
over
person.
to underneath
Shame
Liren.
if rogues could disengage,
It'd be a real shame if that was an ability you could do as a bonus action.
right?
I mean, I'm just saying right now, you know. I
Alright,
can't
so
do anything.
I'm going to
Stand
attack
there.
for twice. That's a natural 19. And
Assume you're attacking the big guy.
yeah. The only one I can hit.
I'm just making sure.
So yeah, it's a natural 19 plus 8 and a 13 plus 8, which is 21.
Yep.
So I assume both of those hit.
Yup. I know.
Alright, hold on. Math. 6 plus
Sounds so
5
much for Friday
is
13th.
11.
Add up all the damage you give to me all as one.
Just lie.
20. It'd be 24 in total.
24 in total? All right.
31.
Okay. You hit with a large one hand. You see the rock kind of it breaks a little bit, but as it does, you see some of the moss fill it in. Okay.
I don't like that.
It is the one that you hit, Lyran,
Yeah.
and it is going to actually try and attack you with its skeletal claws.
What a jerk!
And how dare it do its thing?
I support that.
What's your AC's 18?
Wait, it's gonna try and attack me with what?
Its claws.
Oh, okay.
What's your AC?
My AC's 18.
The scrapes, you hear the scrape against the metal armor.
Ew.
And it sounds like nails on a chalkboard as it
I don't like that. Even imagining that, I hate that.
it is now the one over there's turn. And it is going to
Not do anything.
It's gonna stand there.
It's facing the wrong direction.
Wait a minute. Aren't you supposed to do
Has
things?
advantage.
It's technically facing the wrong direction.
It is not.
It doesn't count as advantage. It's not flanking.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
The giant.
Oh.
So it's going to attack Lyran with advantage with 2 more claws. Oh, that's a hit. For advantage's sake. Okay, first one hit. That's a natural 20.
So very nice.
How many attacks was that?
2. As
Oh,
an
But it's
I thought I
advantage.
heard you. Oh, okay,
I
that's
rolled
what it
4
was.
times.
That's right, yeah.
Because,
And I don't get a
Not bad.
reaction.
Nope.
No.
no, unfortunately not yet. Later down the line you can react to things, but... So, that will be...
For now, I'm just gonna stand there and take it.
Like the strong, independent black. Oh, I mean, woman that you are.
It's blue,
Can you make a,
woman.
can
Thank
you make
you.
a constitution save for me?
Yeah.
That's funny. That actually did. So.
15.
Okay, you resist the paralytic poison on its claw.
Is that
That's
acid
good.
or no?
No, you're
No.
fine. You resist it. You're good.
Okay.
So you take a whopping... Take 12 points damage. As it claws through you, once first claw gets you, and you're caught off guard by feeling that it's some sort of poison seep into you, as then the second one comes through and catches you on the side, close to your pressure point, and rips skin away.
Rude.
You mean water?
She still has skin.
She still has skin. T5, the one that you shot, the one that's up there, is going to, or you shot,
I didn't say it. I thought there was a...
is going to
Stay right there.
use its ability from being a tabaxi and move again for free.
That's a thing.
Yep.
That's
It
kinda
is going
cool.
to hold an arrow ready until someone moves into a clear line of sight with it.
Or to not.
Cal, you're up.
If I squeeze through that side of the door, is that technically 2 opportunity attacks to move away?
This side?
Other side.
That side?
Like if I go where I'm at now, which is 5 feet behind, move 5 feet over, and then go 1, 2 up and squeeze out that side behind Sorn.
It would technically, it would, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use my movement to
The
continue
disengage
moving.
action is one enemy, or does it say?
I
disengage from-
believe it's 1, but let me double check.
I would, yeah. Please make sure it for me, because I would hate to keep you out of it.
Yeah. Doesn't say.
Read me the wording.
Yours is help. If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity.
Nope, you just
attacks.
take it.
Okay.
You don't
So
provoke.
I'm going to
So your
move through
bonus
bonus
action
action disengage, and I'm
So-
going to back. So that would be technically what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that would be
So,
my max.
By doing that, though, he was holding his axe for someone to come by, so you
Yep.
are going to get shot at. But it's not an opportunity. It's not an opportunity attack. It's just going to be
Correct.
a held action.
And I'm going to uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So take half.
What's your AC?
It is 15.
Misses.
Okay. And then I'm going to. First level,
so weak.
not second. First level Witch Bolt. The guy that's directly in front of Leon. Or no, let's actually take it to the one behind Liren. Is that
That
too
one?
close?
There's no range.
Okay.
The magic doesn't have
Yeah.
disadvantage on
So I'll
range.
do the one that's right behind her.
Okay.
That is way over 20.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to hold that. So 7.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. Okay. And now it will be. I see the broadcast we're watching it. No, that's weird. It's like what? No, we're fine. Nothing's happened. So now after Cow, it is Leon.
You know, at this point,
Oh,
can't really spread out that much, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna attack 3 times or so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have since you're a rogue, you have the ability to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
So you use a full action to do that. You
So
can just
you
do
could
it.
attempt to slip through and.
But if I slip through to the right one, I'm away from already 2. There's 3 people that could potentially all come at me at once.
There is.
3 people.
So you could go, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Get yourself that second square from the bottom in the corner.
Actually, can I flank the guy at the top right? Highest on the right side?
There's no flanking. Who are you gonna flank with?
I'm saying I can get around him, right?
Yeah, but that's not flanking.
I thought that was flanking.
No,
No,
flanking
flanking
is-
is when you have your an ally on either side of
I
them.
thought I meant if you could come from behind. But
No.
No, it's
Can I-
backstep.
You could flank the guy between Liren, or next to Liren. Like if you could get there, you could flank him.
Do I have to find him? Oh, I could get there, actually.
You want to do that bonus action?
Yeah,
disengage
bonus
real
action disengage. I'll just get there. I know we don't want to be all clumped up at this point.
Well, I'm hoping you guys can start to fill out
Yeah.
that way.
And then, so I get advantage, and does that also kind of sneak attack? Because I'm behind him?
Yeah. No, technically, now you have advantage. Sneak attack activates because you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the rules of sneak attack is.
That was an actual one. Let's try a different one.
But with advantage,
That's a
16 plus.
Yes.
Okay.
You are so.
I'm so fortunate.
lucky.
So I get to use the 4d6.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
It said the broadcast you're watching is ended.
It says I'm still connected.
Network error. Tap to retry.
I think our Wi-Fi just did a thing because it still says we're live. Yeah, we're good. We're live.
Okay.
Okay. 15 points of damage plus, hold on, plus 5. So 20 points of damage. I forgot that plus 5.
You do that with the witch bolt going. You just come and you go. As you cleave part of its skeletal form, a rib cage falls out. Some of decaying rot falls onto the floor.
Ew.
Just clicks at you. It's,
Ew, even worse.
the arcane bolt is still connected.
Can it not?
You can make it. Gonna try and claw attack it.
Why?
Technically, it doesn't get it.
Why?
No, it doesn't get advantage. 'Cause you're the furthest one.
Bark.
You're the furthest one trying to make it in. What's your? Oh no,
now it's
it misses both.
So
You
we
said
have
there's a
5
hole?
viewers now.
What?
There's a hole in the room. You said there was a hole.
It's
There's a
indent.
divot. It's where
Oh, it's
probably
a
another
divot.
one would be standing.
Okay, it's not like a hole to a pit of death. Right?
No.
No,
Okay.
no, it's like an indent in the wall. It's
yeah.
like it's a recess in the wall, like where you see the other one where
Okay.
he came out,
Gotcha.
because they can merge with stone.
So
That
Comes
is
the
now number 4's turn. He is gonna.
Is there like a skip option to skip all of them?
No.
Yeah, there's no
The
like
skip
skip
card.
cutscene. Like,
No,
I was
we
gonna
can't
say
do
skip
that.
Uno card.
yeah.
No.
Reverse order.
Reverse order.
So you move.
Or it's Uno attack, you know, where you press the button. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him draw 4.
I'm gonna try and shoot sword. Disadvantage, but you're gonna try and shoot sword.
It's not very nice.
His bow's out. Pretty dumb.
I mean, they are undead.
What's your AC?
18.
What actually is? Only one though.
Come on!
You get lucky so many times. I will half it for you.
You like any of this was lucky at any point for me.
You take 5 points damage. I mean,
Well, you are the tank.
Right. But I
This
can
is
only
your
absor-
job.
I can only absorb so much hits here. And so far, I have opened the door and been hit by everything.
well, they just got really lucky on the rolls.
Pretty fine.
The Giants' turn.
Oh, guess who he's gonna hit now?
Both of your tanks, because they're next to
I'd
you.
say probably both of you guys.
Tanks. Be a real shock if he didn't hit the tanks
Thank
right
you.
next to him.
Thank you, tanks. He gets advantage on Liren, though.
Rude.
Yeah, because they're flanking.
As you notice, the algae that is kind of controlling the undead Tabaxi's movements. So he is going to
An idea.
first with advantage attack against Liren.
Can I yell something?
It's a hit.
On your turn.
Okay.
Ooh, don't do that thing again. Streamlabs is flashing. Oh, okay, we're good. Strange, but we're good. Liren, you take 13 points of damage. And then Sorn, attack against you. That's a hit. I will half this for you.
At least you get that too.
Take 6. It is T1's turn.
Wait, wasn't that guy over there? What?
Mm-hmm.
So fast.
Tabaxis, man.
Right?
So fast.
I might be that next time at the Baxon. If I ever die.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Don't be so facetious. It's gonna take 2 sword swipes at you with your AC. Doesn't matter. All right, odds are evens.
Evens.
It takes its sword and its arm just
Falls off.
it's just limp
Oh.
as he begins to reset it.
As a
Ew.
reaction, Cal's gonna snigger. Went limp.
There you go.
All right.
Got 4 dudes around you.
Sounds like a party.
You would have advantage on the one behind you.
The witch bolt doesn't transfer.
Does it?
Yeah, no. Once it's dead, it drops it, and I have to recast it.
That spell would be broken.
Yeah.
Like somebody.
So yeah, the one standing behind you, you would have advantage on. And that's it. The other two.
Am I able to like move around to the outside and then cast a spell into the? Oh no, but then it would hit Cal.
That'd be like 4 attack advantage.
You have a lot of attack opportunities.
If I did that,
Every time you
Everyone's
if
looking at
if
you.
you leave this space,
yeah.
you are guaranteed 3.
Really?
Right,
Yeah.
because
1,
you're
2, 3.
surrounded by people. You can't
4.
move. Like your best option is to try and at least kill
He's
the
not
one
looking at
behind you, in my opinion.
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you look at him or not.
Oh.
So.
You need Misty Step and bad.
So am I
Yeah,
better
oh, shit.
off than staying with my rapier and using that as my attack of opportunity?
I mean,
Or
Well, it's
using
not
a
attack of
spell?
opportunity.
it's not attack of opportunity. You'd get they'd attack you.
You're special.
Look at what your rapier can do. You have special spells.
It's true. You can put that spell right behind in that area that would affect them in the circumference there, and not.
Indubitably.
as her
What,
whispering.
the flame strike?
You guys can. She's still learning that weapon, and Lyran herself is learning the weapon. So I'm okay if you guys talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you have what? What does it technically do?
It's 46 and 46 fire. 46 radiant, 46.
Those.
When you say attack of opportunity, are you saying that it's
They get to hit
advantage
you.
to... Oh.
Attack of opportunity is if someone were to, let's say I was standing next to him,
Why me?
because you're right in front of me. Let's say he's not a rogue. He tries to leave the space. You get a free stab at him. So they would get three free hits on you.
That's not fair.
I mean, you gotta look at it
Well,
like,
if
you turn
you're
your
in a
back to an
bad
enemy,
position, it's
yeah.
fair because you're in a bad position. You are surrounded. You
But if
cannot do anything.
teleport.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have that.
I know, I'm saying if.
But then why don't I get an attack of opportunity when they move?
If they move
away,
out of-
I
yeah.
give you that.
Oh.
Like, so your best bet, because your spell with the rapier is what, a column, if I remember?
Yeah, it's in like it's kind of like an AoE.
Flame Strike. It's a 5th level spell.
It's nice.
That a vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens. A 10-foot radius, so 20-foot diameter.
Yeah, so you
Wherever
can
you drop
technically
it.
hit 1, 2, 3 of them. If you aim it.
Yeah, they had to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, but wouldn't that also hit Cal?
So no,
No,
if you
Cal's
hit,
in the bottom.
if you
We're just
aim,
talking about-
like
who's-
yes.
I did not
Wow.
see
I
that.
am orange.
Oh.
But if you put it in the right spot, it wouldn't
So it's
hit
20
us.
feet. So if you put it like right behind where the big guy is, well, I mean down further, so you can hit those 3 right there in that L shape.
So it'd be like, if you put it here, it'd be 5, 10.
And that would count for the big guy, because he takes up all 4
Or
of
you
those
put it
spots.
here, it'd be
If she puts it right there,
5,
I mean,
10, 5, 10.
yeah,
And then,
and the
5,
big guy.
10, 5. So you'd hit, if you put it here, you'd hit all these guys.
Yeah.
so you could do that and hit those
Yeah,
3
but if I
guys.
don't
Hit
make
it
the
again.
wisdom save, then...
Yeah,
Friendo.
so if you open, I mean, so you'd have to bank on making the wisdom save.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. And hope that I don't mess it up.
I believe in you.
I believe in a thing on that.
So you cast it. I don't think you have to roll for it, do you? They have to make.
They make a dex save.
Yeah, but I have to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
You do,
Roll that wisdom save.
which I have it predetermined.
Don't do it.
Nat
That's
20.
20. That girl.
All right.
Comes in handy when you need it.
So,
Sometimes.
right? Other times it screws you up.
where you're dropping it here?
Yeah. So we hit
Yeah,
all
so
of
it hits
those
all 3.
Draw flames.
So it's gonna hit. Just so everyone at home, it's gonna hit. As it needs a 40-foot space and this is 100 feet tall, so you see her draw her rapier, close her eyes, focus. The demonic runes on the side begin to light up as you, Lyran, hear whispers in your
I
brain.
didn't know I knew
I was
partial
gonna say
tongue.
something.
In Infernal, you hear "Give in to the hate, give in to the anger," since you speak Infernal. You feel the bloodlust from that begin to take you over, but you shake it off, and you drop down. Holy radiant fire!
Can I use these?
Yes. Have that.
I need to roll the saves for 3 of them. So before don't roll damage yet. So
Even if it's
I know.
it's half
Just
as
let
much
me do it
damage.
first so we can know
No!
math.
Bark!
Do you
The
bark?
stone
Mark!
giant
Okay.
fails. Tabaxi one on top fails because the DC is what, 15?
Yes.
They all failed.
Yay!
They're all gonna take
Kill.
full.
So they take 46 fire and 46 radiant.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Which is
8.
Did you roll 46 first or?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. It's fire damage for all of them. Let me mark that down. It's important.
I was going to
It's
ask that, but that
important.
kind of answered my
Hold
question.
on before you do that.
Well, because they are covered in moss that are controlling.
Right,
it.
That's
it
what I was
doesn't
gonna
matter if I actually
yell.
roll them, it's not
I want to
changing
make sure I get all
anything.
the.
But I can't say it because I'm still waiting for my turn to yell it. But hopefully everyone will see it. Yeah? No?
No.
No? Okay, cool.
No.
Okay, cool.
10.
You look like
Radiant
11.
damage.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
11.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What is
Okay,
that?
hold on.
You didn't use your flashcards.
That one was
She needs that old, like, the big square thing with the buttons where you push down on them and you see the answer. 2 times 2. Bloop. 4. Okay.
Remember the chart? Ah, man.
As the radiant, they hit with the fire and they shrug it off like, we don't have feelings. We're undead and rock. The golem isn't affected by the radiant, but you see as the radiant, like, white wisps of flame come off of this, the undead begin to, like, as they begin to, like, shrivel up a bit, and they take massive damage from that. They're still up, but they went from not being hit to
That's right. They're technically
messed up.
undead, so they take more damage from radiant.
Not all undead take more damage, but
It's
Yes,
common.
it is
fair
common.
assumption.
But my sword doesn't work against undead when it comes to necrotic damage.
No, you do not deal on your crit to them. You also don't steal life from them.
Sure about
Do you have any
that.
spells that do radiant
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
Sacred Flame does.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what I was
go.
gonna do. I was just asking about
Anyway,
The Holy Sorcerer. So good job, Liren. That was as a charge, right?
yeah.
So you can attack again because it's part of her weapon.
Really?
So
Yeah, like you can do multiple charges.
So you could attack the thing behind you with advantage, or anything else technically. Not
Two
with
attacks per action.
Do the jingle.
Is it metagaming to ask? I think it is. Like, I can't know who has the lowest health, right? No, I didn't think
You
so.
can ask how bad someone's.
How do they look?
But
That
I
would require a bonus action to do a perception check.
Okay.
I would attack the one that you have advantage on. To
Can
more
I
of a
reach
guarantee
to
hit it.
stab the big guy?
Or you can do that without advantage. Sure.
The guy behind you get advantage on. You get to roll twice
Oh.
the highest.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's one of the two. Don't forget, you can only do that one more time today.
16.
Yep.
Plus 7.
whatever.
What's your modifier? Damage
the-
modifier?
For the rapier,
Plus
So-
8.
Damage? Or to hit?
To hit.
Damage.
Damage.
plus
modifier.
7.
Oh,
yeah.
It's 1d8 plus 7.
So your
Modifier alone just swing
Oh, okay.
as it.
Gross. Like, wipe
So
it off on
that's
the ground.
Crumples off under
Now
the
that frees you from not having any opportunity of attacks.
For now.
For now, yes. But
It
So-
also drops my witch bolt.
Sorn.
I mean, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Hit the big guy.
Hit the
Turn
big
around, hit
guy.
the small guy.
That's
Gonna make his.
18.
I'm assuming
nat-
you're going to snap this to shoot him with lightning.
Oh, for his dex, yeah.
He fails.
Yeah, I'll roll the d6 as
Shoot
well.
me in stone, dude. His dexterity's not like.
Alright.
Are you sure?
So that was a natural 18 and 16
Yep.
for my 2 attacks. So I
Give me
assume
all the damage at once, even including the lightning.
Too many numbers.
3, 6, 8, 6 is 14.
31.
Plus 10 is 24. Plus 28.
Ah, so close.
Okay. You take a larger chunk out as you slam into its leg. Now it is. He's dead.
He did.
T5's turn. Gonna just try and hit Liren again.
Rude.
2 claw attacks. Miss and miss. High AC, man. Shing shing.
That's what shields are for.
Yep.
That's why
Go.
I'm keeping mine up right now.
So I'm going to bonus action disengage, and I'm going to move 1 up towards Leon, 1 between Leon and no, just that. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. And then I'm going to. Oh, let's do another witch bolt at the one that's not.
Certainly 30.
Yeah. So not the one that's right in front of Liren, but the one that's diagonal.
That one?
Yes. Yeah.
Shoot it.
17.
Yeah.
10.
All right. That one. Actually, the exact number you need.
What I was kind of hoping.
Oh, was that another witch bolt? Or
Yeah.
You see the energy crackle through it as it like explodes.
Explosion.
So, okay. That is that one. Is now. Hang on.
Sacred flame on the furthest one from us.
or
Behind
how
the
about the
giant.
one behind me that's flanking?
You know, I kind of forgot who was there because she left him alone. You know, I'll sacred flame him. Yeah.
Dex save.
Yeah, it's 15.
Success.
No.
So
You see him dodge out of the way. The Sacred Flame is a hit or miss.
okay, so
Nope.
cool.
Cantrip that had splash damage. Sick nasty if it had that.
Alright, I think that's all that I can do. You know, I think I'm gonna.
Do you have anything you can do for a bonus action?
I don't think so. Not attack wise. Sorry.
Not from that range. You can heal someone, but
Yeah, but we're fine. Like,
we're fine. The Soren's like,
What are you
we're fine.
I'm almost down to half my health.
Ooh, only half.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
You say, oh no, only half. This is just the first door opening.
This is the only person I asked us to handle.
We're going in here for the sword.
Right, but we're gonna come
Okay.
back out because we're waiting for the rest of the
So,
party.
this guy's turn. He is going to
rock
rush
in the fire.
here. No, the fire's gone. It,
Uh,
it's kind of like a and then dissipates.
oh, like a meteor.
Yeah,
should've
this is
used
where
your- you should've
moving
used your
would be
movement.
really nice.
Yeah, you should have used your movement to get away and just disperse a bit more.
I was trying.
Man,
to,
I should have asked him
Go on to
how
the
to
next
calm
person.
down.
I was like,
Man, wouldn't that have been smart?
that's why I was like, no, we need more people. Dang it.
Leave Leon.
Leave Leon, bring Francesca.
I mean, I really don't do any damage at this point.
It's going to try and claw you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch. I'll play Francesca.
It's natural 20. Now roll me a Constitution save. You know, I think you have advantage.
17.
Oh, you're fine. You take a whopping 2 points of damage. His claws,
See, gets.
his claws was not the issue for that attack. It is now, since you killed the other dude, the golem's turn. And he has a different plan in mind.
You got it.
Alright.
It'll be fine. There's two of you there.
Unless he explodes.
Wouldn't that be
I think you're more likely to take it
Oh
than
no,
either
things
one of
that
us would.
explode.
The last rock things we fought exploded.
Just saying, I think you're better taking it than either one of us. Even though you're maybe closer to half, you're still higher than both of us
Need to
right
check
now.
something real quick.
That's not a good sign.
You're still higher than us.
Notice how I do an attack and I take down 30 hits. How much do you think someone like that could do with 2 attacks?
It'll be fine. I'll heal you.
That's killing me.
I'll heal you. It's okay.
Alright,
My lantern.
so.
Not a good sign.
He's deciding what to do.
No, I
Hopefully-
know what it does, but I
Hopefully
have a
he'll
question.
be kind.
Do you have to text someone to ask?
No. Yeah.
Are you adding up map to see if it actually kills all of us?
No.
Is this D&D session dead?
What question?
Gotcha. So yeah, let me just roll something real quick. All right. We're gonna take a 2-turn time out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. As in an instant, your brain stops in the flow of time. Everything in this room stops in the flow of time. You blink. He's over there.
What?
And you said his dex is low.
Oh, it's not his dex.
I know.
He cast Time Stop, a 9th level
Nice.
spell.
That's a thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
And
no.
because of that, he doesn't get. We don't get opportunities of attack.
Yep.
That's
So he's away.
Cool. I
Um,
can kill a lot of people.
So turn order, we started with him.
That's
Since
not
you went-
right.
He skipped your turn,
Yeah.
time stop. Skipped your turn, time stop.
It's like an Uno card.
Right?
I knew it
It's one-
existed.
Skip.
It's 1d4 plus 1, and you guys got lucky. He rolled a 1.
Yeah.
If you were rolled with 5 turns, only imagine what he would have done when you
Yeah.
guys were waiting. So he is just gonna, you see him now holding 2 massive rocks.
Lion's like, why me? Why are we always in a predicament like this?
Yeah. So it's you 3 and these 3. You are outside of its thing.
Oh, I'm outside. Woo!
Oh, it's
Yeah.
hitting us with something.
Oh, it's throwing. It doesn't care what's in the way.
I
It's
thought it was
taking
showing off or something.
massive boulders and just going.
Is that deck save? Because I'm gonna...
No,
No,
it's
they're
an
attack.
It's an attack roll.
Well, I'm canny dodge.
Uh,
I want to use evasion.
too bad you can't.
I'm gonna do a backflip.
You do a backflip and still get hit with a rock.
I'm gonna run up the wall and do a backflip.
No one AC in the top 3 is above a 19, and the bottom one that's a 12. Okay, so everyone's getting hit. He rolled a 19 and a 20 total. Oof. Oof. I had it so it only do this attack if it had a massive range on you guys. Okay, where are the d10s? There. And for protector, I need you all to everyone to make a strength save.
God dang it.
Me too.
No, you're not affected by it. Fail. Everyone, they're all knocked prone.
Natural 20.
You're fine.
25.
You're fine.
You know what? I got a 7, but I'm going to use...
I'm just gonna roll
I
these
can
and
do
add it for
this.
everyone gets hit with it.
Just
I'll have
'cause
yours.
I'm going to use Favored by the Gods.
Wait, so why'd you have us do a strength save? You said if we're taking it all. Oh, it's knock us prone.
That's not prone.
I'm going to use Favored by the Gods.
To what?
If you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack, you can roll up 2d4 to add to the...
Okay, so you're gonna add it now.
Yeah.
Okay, do us a roll and see if you miss.
Are you going to be able... Because you rolled a 7, even with 8.
Well, no, I rolled a 7, I get 8 naturally, and I can roll 2d4.
So roll 2d4. You could potentially get it. Well,
Wait, you said you have 7... So you got 7 for the strength.
8.
7
Plus-
plus 8.
Plus
8.
1, which is an 8.
Oh.
Plus...
So 12?
Your max would be a plus
Or
8
16?
for that. So 16 would
Oh.
be your max.
No then.
Okay, yeah, well, I won't waste it then.
That's what I was figuring. It was like, wait a minute, even
But you
if you max
already
out
You
Yeah,
know,
that
I'll just take it. You know, that's
you're gonna knock prone from
complicated.
this.
You're not prone.
Thanks.
You're a butt. I don't like you.
Welcome to being a DM where they don't like you, but they still beg you to play.
Can
Right?
can
I hate
do a-
this.
I don't remember any begging.
Can I do a spell on the ground?
I beg.
I just cry.
Okay,
internally a
you
lot.
take 15. Everyone else takes 30
I rolled a natural 20.
That's your
on the
strength.
strength save. You're not knocked prone. You still get hit by the rock.
This is why I'm glad I saved my healing because
Good news is
I'm about to die.
they're all dead. These guys are just wiped off the face of the earth. So it doesn't. It's just
Excuse me. Healing word is an area.
bonus action. No,
It's
for
not
one
an area.
person.
It says
Yeah.
60 feet.
60 feet range. You can do it. with
Yeah.
Oh, I
anyone
can
in
do
60
it.
feet.
It's only to one per. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's its turn.
Should be
Leon's turn.
Lyran's turn.
I need to.
Do you guys
Laren's
have
pissed
potions?
off now.
Oh, that's right. I have a
Do you guys have
potion.
health potions?
Yeah, I do.
I
Nope.
think I did.
So it is all the way over there.
I couldn't even reach it with my movement, could I?
I don't think any of us
No,
can.
there's no way I can.
How far away is it?
It is
Too far for any of us to
30,
reach.
40, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65.
We'll just talk about
You can move.
as a bonus.
Oh,
action.
okay. Can I move and then do ice knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's just see if you're going to go up there. Now you're within 10, 15, 20, 30.
And I'm gonna cast it as a 2nd level.
Okay. So let's make a dex save.
Yeah.
24.
That's a hit. And it failed its dex save, so roll the entire damage on it.
Okay.
Just see Liren like, that hurt! As she's running, you see the familiar the chill in the air gets pulled to her hand as you see a familiar knife appear in her hand as she throws it, and it just guides its way straight up into the creature's eye.
10 total damage.
From both the save and the... Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And it half movement next turn?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, no, I get to roll one more d6 because
Okay.
I'm doing it as a second level spell.
Hit me with it.
Huh?
Hit me with it.
Another 6, so 16.
Woo! Okay. See, it hit in half movement, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So when it hits, and you see, like, the bioluminescent algae on it begin to, like, seize up, and it starts to dim a little bit after that hit. Soren.
I mean, I can't even reach it, so I guess I just have to head towards it, and that's all I can do.
We're attacked.
Javelin.
Thinking your rage.
No.
Javelin?
You're gonna move both? Right, your full dash?
Oh,
80
yeah.
feet?
Yeah, that would be 80 feet.
There you are.
Oh,
You can make it with the dash. So you used your action to you move in your action to move. Your bonus action can still be to zap it.
yeah.
It failed. Woo! It's like it can't touch.
That's 2.
What's your health at?
I'm at 49.
Okay.
The hit. He luckily halved it.
Yeah, I'm at 17.
Boo!
I know. I'm fine.
Cal's just like, that looked like it hurt.
They look bad.
Cal, you're up.
I'm gonna move
limping.
up. Just straight up, yep. Gonna do Witch Bolt second level.
you just love that spell.
Oh god.
Wow.
That's 20, not nat.
Yep.
And that's going to be 16.
Okay.
Must be nice.
Still up. Leon.
Okay. Wait, what's your health at?
Like 13.
Alright, hear me out. Bonus action healing word. Action. Wait, can I also drink a potion as like a movement thing or
No.
something?
No.
Dang it. Okay.
Potion would be a bonus action.
Your bonus action, you couldn't do healing word. Oh, yeah.
I can use that as action and drink a potion.
No, you can use
You can use your action to drink the potion. Bonus action to.
Oh wait, but I can't. Oh wait, yeah, she's not beside me anymore.
You're only going to be able.
But
In this
okay,
situation, you're
move next
casting
to
one
her.
thing.
Give her a potion as an action and bonus action healing word.
Oh, you
him.
don't have potions. That's right. What she said. I give you a potion of
You
healing.
cannot take it into your turn though.
And I do a healing word on you, which
Roll that.
is 1d4 plus 4. That's 7.
You speak a tongue that you do not fully understand. It just innately comes out of you, and you all vaguely hear Shalik's voice. Karasu, and you like. You're like, oh.
Why do you sound like a woman, yo?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Put the word back on.
There's nothing else I could do.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. It is.
I should heal myself.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Its turn.
I'm hiding behind you, and... Okay, he didn't throw more rocks.
No.
No.
I was gonna hide
He
behind you.
prepped his.
and-
Okay, I gotta pick that up later. I'm gonna drop the
The cat will get it.
Nice thing about Witch Bolt, though, is I don't have to
Yeah,
roll
like
attack
DC
again.
18?
Once it
Yeah,
hits, it
right.
hits. It's
I
just
love
that
it.
damage.
I love Witch Bolt.
It's so nice, isn't it? Yeah. Only one barely misses.
It's nice because I feel like I don't waste as many spell slots with it.
Yeah, because it is a continuous
Yeah,
spell
yeah.
attack. Yeah. That's another reason why I
Take
picked it,
10.
because I only have 2 spells.
Everybody?
No,
No,
it was him.
he's attacking.
The Great Club.
I was like, no, please don't.
That was with it halved?
Mhm.
Okay.
Leon, you're up.
Okay, can I move? And if I cast Magic Missile, does that affect Sorn?
No, so Magic Missile is one of the best spells if you want to guarantee a hit because it cannot miss. You don't have to, as long as you're in the range, you don't have to move at all.
So yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
can just
so I
cast
can
it.
go around him then. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It's, how many? 4 darts?
No, I'm gonna cast it as a first level, so it's 3.
Right? Okay, 3 darts?
3, yep.
So, roll 3d4 and add 3.
Here's 2.
As you see her point her rapier out, you see 3 darts appear along the hilt and then just shoot off.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10? Ren used it.
Ah, okay.
Man, you were really high for that.
Dang.
Must be nice. You know, I just need to buy new dice, obviously.
You just see as the darts hit and they impact and explode, you see algae fall off and begin to like fade into bioluminescence. As you hear like the cracks and the crumbles as the giant begins to shift. It is now someone's turn.
Yeah. Can we guess what I'm gonna do?
Bap it.
I'm gonna bap it.
Bap it with your bapping
It's
stick.
bapping time.
Bapping time.
Go Bapper Rangers. Bap bap bap.
Alright, one was
Did you say go bappin' Rangers?
19
Hit.
and 16 plus 8.
Hit.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll make it save. It actually succeeded.
So it'll take half.
For the one. Only the time it's gonna die, it succeeded.
But I'm also gonna pump a charge into it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is another D6.
Kill it.
Make him cry!
Make him want his mom.
7.
Wait, no, she doesn't want to be here. Never
8,
mind.
9, 10, 11.
Take him out to dinner and don't call.
Plus 10 is
Wait longer than
21.
24 hours to text.
Is it 21?
I'm over 21 at this point.
I will do it.
They wanted the head, so I'm just gonna cave in its chest.
Oh, well, alright.
Or I guess I should say, since it's 2 attacks,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna do
Knock
one
the
to.
head off.
You can do flavor to, because right now it's still giant, so you can't really hit its chest.
Well,
very
I was
hard.
gonna, that's what I was gonna say. The first attack was to like snap off one of its legs, and as it dropped down, then I'm at a good spot for its chest, I imagine.
Or jump up and do like a cool attack.
I was gonna like ring of jumping it, but
Yeah.
sure. So
That's
you
what I was thinking.
take out its knee, it falls down. You hear,
I felt that one.
it's down on one hand and a knee. You look it dead in the eye, and you just, kong, as lightning strikes through. Its chest cracks open as algae and fauna and flora just seep out in like a, it's like a, I don't want to say like a stew, a sludge. There it is, a sludge of decaying plant just as it
That's
the light goes out and it falls.
Yay, dead thing.
Makes 11. Because that means I have a call lightning just in the bank.
In the pocket.
Yeah, save that. We're gonna need it.
Hi, and you.
Yes.
Time
You
to be
imagine-
like, get its head.
We all just like throw out all like big column attacks. Lyran's like, let's do this one. Sword's like, call lightning. It's just 2 columns, just look like
2 witch
fire,
bolts, call
lightning,
lightning, and
and
then ice thing.
So you win.
Yay, we win.
Kick up its head. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we have to take his head.
I guess. Alright. Anything else that you need to say before I say I pick up its head?
So as it falls, the algae shuts off. Is now pitch black.
And the room on him.
Both.
Dancing lights.
So we can't see.
You wanna?
If you
Anybody
dark vision
wanna?
again,
Anybody wanna? So I know that I can kind of see, but maybe
Larry,
if somebody
do the
wants to throw
thing.
some sparkly lights up.
I'm fine.
Blue.
Okay,
Lights.
sparkly lights.
the globules come out. And they dance. They float around. You now have light where you need it. You Ronan, you're by it. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, that's not good. That's
And I
19.
gave him a-
Oh, there you go. So
That's
as,
like like investigation.
as
Plus
you're
0.
investigating, you look into it, the impact of the left in its chest. From there, you look in, and you see a figure that is curled up and shriveled. Upon looking at it, you can tell that it was alive at some point, and it isn't decayed. It is
More
just
mummified?
shriveled. more mummified. But now it's leaking a black ooze from its body.
That's not good.
You also, looking around the room, you see now that the bioluminescence is off. That sweet smell is gone. Also, looking at the head is going to take a lot of work to get it out of here.
So can we roll this thing out or what?
I don't know. I mean, we'll find out. It's big and heavy. It's made of
What if
rock.
we? I've got some rope. Maybe if somebody else has some rope, we
I
can
got rope.
do like a cross section around it and help us pull it.
This is where you guys are going to do the mage hand trick, aren't you?
I was thinking about like, there's 3 mage hands
Yeah.
right now.
Mage hand, grab the rope out of my bag,
Yeah.
like and wrap it around the back of the rock, like almost like
We
an
do this
cross.
in unison.
And then with his going the other way, so it's like an X around the back of the head.
3 mage hands.
Yeah.
Well, because he's got the lantern. He's
Oh,
going.
you have mage
I
hands.
have
then.
mage hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought about that.
Because this is where you guys are going to try the thing where the rope is less than 30 pounds.
Well, no, we were gonna use it to try to give us leverage as we pulled it.
Like all 5 of us.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll do that.
I mean, we could try it with the mage hand, but yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna use them to like help pull.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Everybody?
Yeah. There's 3 ropes.
Are we sure we shouldn't just continue checking before they get in here and look for artifacts?
I mean, I don't really know if we want to go any deeper in this before without the.
No,
rest
he's
of
talking
our
about
group.
just investigating this room.
I'm saying also like
I mean,
maybe
then do an
even-
investigation room check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was a 11.
From what you can see, you investigate the room. Nothing about this room seems particularly ornate or intricate. Now that the algae's gone,
Mm-hmm.
you get a sense that the statues themselves were. This is like the guardian room,
Mm-hmm.
where 2 statues could easily fit in front of the door. As you look at the door on the other side, it is smaller. It is about. It's a little larger than Sorn, but the giants could not fit through there.
Okay. So I share that. But what I was talking about is what if they come in and they find the sword before us? That's my concern.
I mean, that's a risk, but are you
Well,
guys really up for
they
a
work
potential?
for us now, so.
Is this really? Are you guys ready for a potential another battle to go any further?
I mean, probably not, but at the same time.
Probably not,
shady.
considering that I'm low on spells.
Yeah. Alright, let's just take it up. Strength check.
Evan, roll strength check.
18.
That's 16.
4.
Do I have to roll
Guys,
for all
I'm
the mage
helping.
hands?
Guys, I'm helping. I'm helping so much.
No, because by the rules of Mage Hand, you all begin to pull tightly in the Mage Hand, and you just feel slack on your side as the Mage Hands. by
This was the trick I
definition,
was talking about.
Pull it.
So it's the pulling effect. That's what it.
Well, because remember, he
Mage
described
Hands
this
can't
one
lift
to
more
us.
than 30.
Yeah.
But
The rope is 30. Is
the
less
rope
than
is
30.
less than 30 pounds. It can drag anything. It's going to take a while, but
Yeah.
it can drag anything.
So
That was the trick because he described that to us at one point.
If I'm on a rope
Dumb word.
and it pulls me up,
Anyway,
does that work?
No, it's
No.
lifting.
it's
This is literally just pulling rope, and it happens to be connected to the large thing, but it's not lifting it. It says specifically in its description, it cannot lift more than 30 pounds. It is not lifting; it is pulling a 5-pound rope.
One more question. Last question. So if I was like on the edge, mage hands here, and it's pulling the rope this way, but I'm down here.
It's
It's on a ledge though, but it's pulling this direction.
that would be up to scenario.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's.
I was thinking as like an assassin.
We'll
thing. It might-
burn that
it
bridge
might-
when we cross it.
But right now,
Might be effective.
as
Wait.
the 3 mage hands go, you have multiplied its movement instead of a mage hand going to at about that speed. It's going to take some time. So you 2 have to stay near your mage hand.
That's fine.
But the other 2 can go wherever they want.
I rolled
Or
21
assist
for
us.
strength, by the way.
Doesn't matter. You're literally just pulling a.
I can't be in the back pushing it any faster.
No,
I don't have rope to pull. So.
you don't. Unfortunately, if you push it faster, they can't. It doesn't matter. They can't speed up their pull movement. their speed can only be so much because you guys have to be constantly pulling
Yes,
them forward and walking with it. Because how long does it last?
I didn't know there was.
I mean, it's for 1 minute, but we can continue. I
Yes.
mean, it's at will, so we
Yeah.
can continue
So-
casting it.
Your strength check will be whenever they have to recast it to hold it in place. Because you have to go up
Forgot about that.
a slant. So you will be back there going. You can make it easier. I'm going to have to do that a few times. It can be easier if Liren helps.
With strength?
Yes, you need to roll a strength check.
I did. Again?
Yeah.
Wrong
Both of
with
you
that?
do.
23.
Good?
18.
Okay,
Oh, no,
so
sorry. That's not right. 21.
So you both catch it and then continue to push for a minute. I'm going to need you guys to do another one.
Wait a minute.
Everybody?
What if instead of doing it like that, we just do it like
Alternating motion.
like by 5 seconds?
That you can do that. Then they wouldn't have to hold it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You have to roll another thing. After you guys catch it once, Cal stops and goes, "Wait."
This is dumb. Wait 5 seconds before casting yours.
Gotcha.
All right, cast it. So it's slowly, and
Rolled a
then
natural
5.
20.
Then
Kicks
pulls
out. Oh,
it.
you begin to push during that 5 seconds where there's nothing, just pushing it forward. Then the rotation begins, and you begin pulling it at a decent speed.
Yeah.
Takes you about 10 minutes.
That's not bad.
So the entire thing probably took about a half hour.
Yeah.
It's not.
So you make it up top. The doorway's still open. Oh, no, sorry. So
He closed it
closed
behind
it.
us. Just doof, 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 doof.
Let me out!
Oh, hello.
Hey, we got you.
Oh, goodness.
We got your
you
head.
have it. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was.
You
That's
can
a
you
nice
can tell
surprise.
Marshall I got some head for him.
Boo!
You're going
You
to
can
tell
tell
Marshall
him
what we
yourself.
need from down there.
I laugh. That's funny.
Well,
LOL.
good job. I'm. How are we going to get it up there?
I don't know, but that was not part of my
You got
agreement.
75 people to help you.
Boys, we're constructing a very large ramp. Can we do it tomorrow? Fine. Leave it over there by the
What if it catapults?
the base of the tower.
So I'll drag it over there by the base of the tower.
Leave it. Since you're on a level playing field, I'll want you to just.
Yep.
Takes about 5 more minutes to get over there.
I mean,
Because
if
of
all
the
three of us do.
I mean, it's still going to take about 5 minutes.
You're fine.
There's now a large gash in the ground.
Really?
This massive stone head.
Wouldn't expect that.
Did you find anything else interesting?
Not in that room.
No.
Outside of some undead.
That was it.
That was what you already warned us about.
I meant about the golem or the giant.
Oh, anything unusual about him?
I mean, just has a bioluminescent stuff that was powering it. That's all I saw.
I noticed it was darker in there.
Yeah, the glowy algae crap.
What happened to it? You
Yeah.
burn it all?
No, it turned off after the golem went down, or the rock giant thing.
Strange. That would lead me to believe there was a druidic force there. You didn't find anything in Elven weird?
I mean, nothing that I understand.
I
It's
didn't
a,
find anything.
I hit the thing and went down.
Ta-da!
Only a deception. You clearly saw a body inside this chest.
You're gonna be mad. At 20.
Ah.
Where's his insight?
I happened to look at that. I was an accident looking at that roll, but that was funny.
So yeah, he goes, oh, all right. I guess we'll spend some time investigating this and then eventually go inside. Can't tell what Marshall's gonna do.
Enjoy.
Gets on his disc, takes off.
Static shock.
It's called Tensei's floating disc.
Alright, if our plan is to go in there and... We need to be able to let him know that we are coming in there for a specific item that he cannot have. Granted, his job will be with the postman now, so whatever they find will technically be the postman's.
Right.
Does he seem like he'll be okay with that?
He signed a contract saying he works for the postman now.
We'll see.
Alright, I'll leave that up to you.
You see him sitting in his large chair. He has a very large mug of some sort of liquid. I see you've come back.
I forgot that was his accent.
Yep.
I take it you were successful, or you're running with your tails between your legs.
No, we got your head right over there.
You do. Very nice. Well intact. It will do well as my new protector.
Yeah.
So, your end of the bargain has been held, and so I shall keep mine. You can bring your lot in. They can stay over in the eastern corridors inside the establishment. It is barren. We haven't furnished it yet. We're still working on acquiring what we need to make this place truly home.
Gotcha. There's something I actually need to talk to you about. Maybe I should have mentioned this during our negotiation, but it kind of slipped my mind.
He tenses up a bit and leans forward.
So, there's something in there that I want.
The sword, I imagine.
Yes.
Well, you and I have an aligned goal. I have that. Ain't no way Yangu's gonna bother me in case you fail.
Well, I was actually hoping to use that against Yangu. I mean, not me specifically. I'm kind of part demon, but you know, one of these losers.
From what I can tell, about 2 of you could use it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I do like you, but
Come on.
I was kind of eyeing that from my shelf.
I know. Tell you what, if I come across any interesting weapons, I'll let you know about it.
How about you instead?
What do you mean?
You know, we'll see if you even find it. How about first to find it, I'll give you a 2-day head start.
Damn it. No, it doesn't. Yes, let's give them
I
a
may
chance
work
to
for the
get
post
video
game,
game
but
Look, I'm asking this as a personal favor to me.
oh, a person. Oh, are we at that level now?
Oh my god, I hate him.
We could
so
be
much.
at that level.
I hate him.
He takes a drink. Oh, we could.
Yeah.
So about that head you brought up.
So you be inclined to become our Major D?
He's gonna give you the major.
Yes, that's that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's funny.
That's pretty good.
I think we could probably work something out.
Go
All
work
right,
you out.
then, let's hammer out these fine details.
He gonna
hammer out your fine details.
All
Sounds great. Let me just let my friends know that I'll be preoccupied.
All right.
Are we like there for this?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
We're all just standing there kind of like...
We're all slightly cringing. Soren's learning how to handle women.
So let me.
No,
Guess what?
she just make another
Writing in a
deal
notebook,
with another bad guy.
maitre d'.
It's like, did she just promise another guy the sword that we just promised?
No, she didn't promise us.
No,
This
but
was
he's
me.
still talking about taking it though. She's still talking about making a deal.
No.
It's finders first.
No, I
No,
was
it
trying to
changed.
persuade him as a personal favor.
Yeah.
To let me have it.
Yeah. Depends on how the rest of your night goes.
Yeah, I figured.
Ugh.
That performance.
So, he's like, well, I must ready my abode for a serious business discussion.
Laren's just like,
Oh, he knows. He just walks away.
Takes
I will do everything I can to make sure that we not get that.
Postman's
Don't
like,
you-
we did it. Can I have my clothes back, please? Give the poor man his uniform and sword. Walks off.
Do you have like a turn thing? Oh wait, they know about it after.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Sure, that'd be really smart, especially
Never
in an
mind.
area with 75
I
enemies.
said never mind. Gosh.
Hey, never say anything about don't charm them.
Aggro all of them at once.
Yeah.
I mean, you could charm him to make a contract.
You-
make a contract and so
You have some time while he gets his room ready. So
Still, Philip, now that he has his stuff back,
he's beginning to put it on like.
Soren's like unaffected. He's just like, it's a naked big guy. What do I care? He grew up with barbarians. All right.
nothing phases me.
So we now have accommodations. So if you want to head back and bring everyone here, so that they can not just be out in the.
All right. I'll be right back.
Should we go check out East Wind? Just make sure it's okay.
You can.
So he leaves and walks away. He actually changed the mood.
I don't know. It's still pretty creepy with that guy there.
Just like
There's a
Just
large
like
party.
porn music
happening.
is about to start playing.
There's a large party happening, so it's more like people talking, people drinking, people laughing.
Ah.
People are celebrating. You hear some people
It's
talking
lit!
like, we have steady employment. Me mum would be so proud.
Is that Harry Potter?
Calvin like flash.
Okay.
So you're free to go about. Well, it's gonna probably take about an hour because you got to go 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back.
Do you want to celebrate with them first and then?
I don't want to celebrate with them.
Lyrian's like,
I'll grab a drink and then we can go check out the West Wing.
I'm just gonna go over to the area that he said
East
was
Wing.
East Wing, that's what I said.
Not the
West
West
Wing
Wing.
is the TV show.
in.
Okay, so
Remember,
who's
Soren's
doing
not in a great mood. Like, he doesn't want to go celebrate. He's not in a good mood.
Drink? You gonna drink? You gonna drink? Okay. How long you guys gonna drink for?
So you're going.
I'm going to the East Wing. I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
go
I
see-
just
wanna
wanted.
drink?
I just wanted to grab a drink. And then
Indefinitely?
go.
Okay. Make a con save.
Oh boy.
I'm just grabbing a drink and going with him.
You're taking a drink to go with.
Yeah. Like fade out.
Hey. The urge is living
That
for
party girl's coming out.
Just like on the table.
So,
doing like water party tricks.
Right.
pouring shots in people's mouth, like water bending it into their mouth. So you guys walk into the East Wing. It is very dusty. You can hear the sounds of people outside. They're still within. You're on the outside edge on the east.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the wing. He said you could. You see, there's about 3 floors in here total.
Mm-hmm.
It can fit everyone,
Okay.
except for the giants, of course.
Sure about that.
The Giants will probably sit outside the hole.
So it's very dusty though. And you guys see rats like scurrying around.
That was an impressive rat noise.
Right?
Thank you. Scurrying around. It appears to be untouched. It looks. There are some broken down furniture. There's some furniture that's a slight rot but still up.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things that are like you can't even tell what that was. It's so rotted.
Okay.
But it's
fairly safe, fairly fine.
it's stone, so it's not the walls haven't decayed at all.
Okay. No traps or anything around. Cool. Cool.
Say it one more time, I'll believe it.
Cool.
So about an hour passes. Everyone comes back. The giants standing outside. They look down at you inside. Where we stay?
I don't understand.
I know.
There's like Unga Danga. You guys like what?
I mean, I assume they're gonna have to stay on the. Was it? They're on the outside of the outer wall.
Yes. They're outside looking in. They are. They can like tiptoe up and look over.
That's like
Right.
us looking at this right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm
Just
just
a
trying to
little
figure
bit.
out if we're on the outer edge of it. You know, if we're gonna be right like on the inside of the wall that we can see them through. But like, right there. We'll be right here on this side of the wall.
Honey, build house. And builds 3 stone structures that are leaning against the edge of the edge of the fort. So they're like, if you look out the window, they're there.
There's a new mountain.
Kind of.
That is so
like-
dope.
They just spent time molding earth.
Yeah.
I thought she like literally went under.
Making stone
I was
houses.
like,
Oh no! She's molded.
That
earth
makes
and
more
had
sense
huge
than
large
earth.
She might have
slabs.
earthbended.
Okay, that
It's not
still
on the
was
same
so
level.
dope to
Large
witness.
scale.
You just saw like, and she just built a house. It leans it, so it's like a lean-to with an entrance that's against the. As the rocks hit, they fortify it. So as it first hits, you hear like against the side of the wall, but then as it fortifies, it settles.
That's awesome.
Smell bad.
Yes, very old, very dead here.
Sit down. We watch for rock. Big bird. Big wing.
Midnight snack.
Everyone begins to file in. And, like they have to go. They have to go into the main courtyard, so they don't go to the party. They head around in, and they all begin to set up camp for the night. How would you like them organized?
They can be organized kind of like the same way they were in the camp, kind of like just as they file in, get to the back, and start just camping. So they would come out
Top floor
backwards.
down.
Oh yeah,
Do you want-
yeah.
Who do you
Like,
want
it's-
top and who do you like? Because I think you should keep them all in their groups. That's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm
going
saying.
Yeah.
They,
Okay,
they,
yeah.
they would essentially file in, go to, and then just start when they get to the
And you
end.
know which groups.
But
Which.
I would say, do you want us to be at the bottom, or do you
Which
want us to
group
be
is
at the
which?
top?
They're not moving in the same order the caravan was since they were all they waited. It's been hours, so they broke down and then moved over to you.
Well, can't they like
Well, I know. I want to know which groups on which floor. You have
Okay, who was the
Then-
group in the lead?
technically it was you guys. It
I'd
wasn't.
say
The,
we should
the
probably be
group
on
that
the
was with
bottom.
us will be the top, and then
We
the
should
group
be
that was
top.
behind us, and then just kind of
So
the
the
same.
postman's on bottom, Goliath's in the middle, Humbleton on top.
Okay.
I support that.
Or that's why I wanted to know. There's different ways you could have done this.
Now I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
So, you make camp, or you set up in there. Some people are fixing chairs for a little while. Like I said, it's going to be about like 8:30 by the time this happens. It's going to take an hour. Liren is just partying on. So let's switch on over. As you head up to the main room in the center, right near the eye, is his abode.
Nice digs.
Why, thank you. I do enjoy the view. You look down, you see the duo partying. You see Liren like, woo!
Get it, girl.
You just hear, get girl, get girl, get girl.
She thinks it's a song, and she's like, yeah.
So, a personal favor, you say?
Yeah. Personal favorite.
You see there are 2 tall glasses of whiskey on the table.
Investigation check on the glasses of whiskey. Oh, 10. It's whiskey.
It's,
Oh, and that rolled from like what, 16?
Yeah.
it's whiskey, as far as you can tell.
Yep. Yeah, it would definitely be a personal favor to me. I would greatly appreciate it.
Now, on what terms would I consider a personal favor from you?
I mean, I guess that sort of depends on what kind of terms you want a personal favor.
Well, I am a gentleman by trade, so if you were expecting me to take advantage of you and use that as collateral, that will not be happening. I do not mix business with pleasure this early on.
That's a shame.
It also didn't answer
You
her
are
question.
quite attractive. Do not get me wrong. As you can see, we do not have the luxury of choice among the men. The white talon do not appeal to the more feminine of sorts.
I can understand
Not
that.
yet.
But I will consider maybe if down the line, if you impress me, you and I could become partners. But for now, enjoy your drink and let me get to know my new business associate so I can consider pulling a favor for you. And you will owe me a favor in kind.
I think that, I think I could probably live with that.
Well, alright, so tell me, the Stormbreakers, what are your weaknesses?
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Well,
You have to give me a little more drunk for that one.
It's just Cal and him.
I'm gonna pick up the glass of whiskey. Well, one of them's right here.
Oh, I knew about that.
Yeah. It's,
You never knew, but I'd followed you all for about a month.
interesting.
You never noticed me. It's quite easy with how disruptive your presence can be.
Yeah, we're kind of disruptive. That's probably a weakness.
You are not so covert as a group.
As a group.
You individually can be quite covert.
Yeah, as a group, we're not very covert.
You do have two individuals that do not seem to show much poise in certain matters.
No, unfortunately, their talents don't lie in being sneaky.
Now, what about Leon? Tell me about his weaknesses.
He's a loudmouth.
Not bad.
Oh, he likes to talk.
He can be.
Interesting. Takes a step. Alcoholism. I'm gonna guess he has some sort of trust issues. Soren, I can only imagine, has a little bit of an anger problem in certain situations.
Yeah.
And Liren, from what I understand, can be blasé, if you would.
That's a good word for it.
Okay. Interesting indeed. Your skills have grown in the past month. I do not recall you being able to be magically inclined as you are.
What can I say? I'm gifted. It's not a deception.
Gifted with a patron?
Now is the deception.
One could say such things.
You and I may have something in common.
No.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But I wouldn't
Who would
say.
your patron be, though, I might question?
Tit for tat?
Of course.
She's like, boom. There you go. There's the tit.
Where's the tat?
He's like, oh, crap.
I've been had.
I've been hoodwinked.
Bam, booze.
Mama always taught me to shoot my
Well, I've been working with Azazel.
Oh. My.
Oh my god, I hate
What
this.
are the odds that you and I would be patrons together?
Patron cousin.
As he
Nice
takes off his
surprise.
glove, a yellow stamp of Azazel on his hand. He gives this to those who have proven themselves worthy.
Yeah. I'm a little new.
Oh, I know. You told me about you. It's the only reason I didn't have you shot on sight.
Zazers would be mad.
Zayers talk too much, apparently.
Yeah. Good guy Zazel. Looking out.
Oh,
Tell him to call
he
us
does
Zayers.
have an inclination to support you over others. He has now about 5 of us. We are going to be seeing each other again soon. I hope you know.
I look forward to it.
As you should. I mean, there are benefits to working together. Make our patrons stronger, make us stronger. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
So,
Clarification.
has Azazel told you what he'll be calling upon you for?
He hasn't gone into specifics.
He just let you know?
Yeah.
Well, then I won't be taking the big man's thunder away from him. He does like the show of it all.
Yeah. Best just leave it to him.
Indeed. Well, that is nice to know that you weren't going to lie to me straight to my face.
I could have, but why
Why ruin
taint
such the beautiful
start of a great...
friendship?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I do like you.
He's so creepy.
So, you say your weaknesses. What about your strengths?
Picks up same glass. Alcohol.
So, believe it or not,
Was it some sort of mood suppressant?
let's just say it stopped some minor mental setbacks.
Some sort of mood depressant.
What do you have, multiple of you in your head?
That'd be really bad.
It would. Oh, I wouldn't know which one I'm talking to.
No, nothing nearly that,
Not that bad. Well, then that is, I mean, to each their own.
right.
What about Leon's?
Well, he's very sneaky.
That's about it.
Boisterous and sneaky. Interesting.
You'd be surprised, man, when he throws that cloak up and dives into those shadows. He just disappears.
Other than that, you're sneaky. I don't really consider that his addition to the team.
I don't really have an addition to the team. I'm so weak.
We're still figuring that out ourselves.
Well, I can't wait to hear more about it. What about Sorn? Just brawn, and maybe some brain?
Maybe a little bit of, he's kind of like, you know, the face of our little group sometimes.
Interesting. It's a big face.
Yeah.
It's a big,
And
it's a big
lyric.
dude.
Oh, Lyrian, she's got a strength all her own.
That's
That's a
sword she
bless her
carries.
heart moment.
That is.
It was not a bless her heart moment. Stop.
That sword she carries. Do you know much about it?
I know some things.
I know of it.
I have seen it before.
Do you not know what it is?
I
I know of it.
I know some things about it in accordance with some.
He may or may not be.
I know who it belongs to, or
No.
did belong to.
So you know about Titavillis, who I know is your father.
Wasn't sure if I needed to
Jesus.
bring that up.
I have done research on research on research on the up and coming and only surviving group of the Humbleton First Strike. I was there. The White Talon decided to investigate.
God, he's gonna fit in with the postman just fine.
Well, I'd hate to spoil any surprise you find from that loving sword she carried. There's more to it than you know, but that is information I will keep for myself.
Fair enough.
So what would you like to know from me? I asked 2 questions from you. Now you give me some questions.
What if I save my questions?
For
Rainy day.
well, I would feel remiss to not at least give you some information today. How about we give you a freebie and you can hold your 2?
All right.
What would you like to know? Be mindful, some things will be off limits depending on what you ask.
That's a good question.
Right? That's what I was like, I don't even know.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
So you can think, you can think about that. We'll shift down to the group getting settled in, and then after that last question, we'll probably. So, as you guys are setting in, anything you guys would like to do with the group?
Just have everyone.
Leah,
I
make another
drank.
Make another Constitution save with disadvantage.
10.
Still drunk. Aaron is not with you guys.
Yeah, I know. I contemplate, should we go check on her? I contemplate that with you. Should we go check on Lyran?
Lyran's allowed to make her own decisions.
Yeah, but that's okay.
An individual walks up to you, Aaron, and goes, also drunk.
I was gonna go.
You
outside.
pretty. You know that?
Ew.
Shut down.
Stormbreakers, more like heartbreakers. It shuffles off.
Lyran's like living her best life.
Goes to listen to Drake.
Everyone sees you just shut down that individual and just leaves you alone.
I'm still gonna go check on Lyran regardless.
As you walk up, she is just drinking at a table by herself.
I'll join her.
Sweet.
Okay, you're gonna drink as well?
Yeah.
It's about 9:30 at night at this point, not too much.
Yeah.
It's not too late. Soren, what are you doing?
I'm just setting up to go to bed. I'm not.
Soren grumpy.
Soren's not happy.
Leo's gonna come over to you.
Oh, that's right. She's still here.
Soren, you alright?
Oh, that's right. She's still here.
I keep forgetting that she's with the group. There's just a lot
Who
going
is this?
on. Kikyo.
Kikyo
His girlfriend.
Back from the dead. There's just
Checks
a lot.
notebook. All he has written is give her the made her tea.
I forgot to ask what that means.
Soren's just like, there's much going on and much to do, and
We're running out of time.
yes, too many deals being
You
struck.
always were the worrier.
Yes, well, sometimes someone has to do it.
Well, don't worry. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna be here to protect you if I need to. She chuckles as she puts her hand on your shoulder. You're a good leader. Just sometimes you need to not have everyone lead like you live.
Or just need different people to lead. Especially those who like to make deals. Yeah, or Soren's grumpy about that still.
I know. Wait, which deal though?
Any of the ones that we've made since this trip started.
I know that you don't agree with Cal, and I don't agree with her either. But she does have the best interest at heart. Her methods are different and can be sometimes controversial.
It's more of the consequences of actions that I worry about.
And as a leader, you have to handle that. And you have to be there to take whatever fallout happens and continue forward. Are you really going to abandon the only people you've been friends with?
That's if we even survive, we will see.
And that's something we can talk about. Also, if we survive, I wouldn't mind picking up where we left off. She blushes and immediately looks away.
Soren's not even having to look at her at this point. He's just going. He'll hear that and be like, no, I mean, and where would you say that would be?
Probably you coming back home.
That's not happening.
I've talked to Jerome.
I casted in my last favor with him.
Oh, I've talked to him. Seeing as I came back from the dead, he kind of is a little more lenient with me. I'm sure he would come. You'd allow you to come back.
I am not going to use. I do not want to have him be a king that goes back upon his decrees.
You've earned it. Everyone would clearly see that you have earned the ability to come back.
I don't think I would continue to fit in. That is a place I don't think is for me anymore. That was the idea.
She takes her hand off your shoulder and like moves away a bit. Let me see. Well, you have your own journey to go.
Yeah, that
I
hurt.
can't stop you. I'm gonna go check in with everyone else in the Goliaths. And she will leave.
You heartbreaker.
What? He's serious?
Heartbreaker! You know emotions enough to know that she was hurt.
Yes. I didn't say Soren didn't feel bad, but Soren's saying the truth. He wouldn't fit in there.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna start up your own clan or something, like your own actual like village.
I mean, that would possibly be the
Okay.
ultimate goal.
Moving on.
Have her travel with us.
So, you guys are having your good old time.
All right. How do I know that I can trust you as a potential business partner?
The potential business. I mean,
I mean,
I did kill my former boss.
Question.
He deserved it though. He was getting ready to sell us out to the Crown's Guard.
what a dick.
He inherited it from his father, who started the White Talon, but obviously that bloodline was diluted.
Racist.
You
Said
can
a
trust
couple
me
racist
because
things.
you have done me no wrong. As I said, keep your business in order, your house tidy, and kill those who betray you. If you do not betray me, I have no sense of urgency to eliminate you.
Yeah, but how do I know I can trust your words?
By my actions. Through this conversation, I have decided to allow you to keep the sword if you find it. If you kill Yangu and do not find it, I will consider that a forfeit of this deal, and I will go and collect it myself.
I suppose that's...
If you don't need it to kill him, if you kill him without it, I assume you no longer need it. If you no longer need it, then I will take up what you do not need.
I mean, that's not the only thing I want to kill with it.
Well, then you best get it before you finish your business in this mountain, huh?
Probably should.
All I can say is, the cave you were in was but a mere fraction of a percent of that cabin.
Well,
the
then we
civilization
should
was vast.
probably start.
Tomorrow.
Yes. First thing
Right
in the
now.
morning.
Oh, just so you know, your plan to go and attack Yangu, we will not be joining in with that. In case it goes south, we would like to keep our situation safe here. I hope you understand. My men did not agree to go and fight a demon.
Suppose that's fair. A little hurt, though.
Oh, trust me, if I was not the leader, I would be there with you side by side,
Mm-hmm.
showing you the way that I have been in those cabins. But, unfortunately, I am unable to oblige.
Could you draw me a map of the way that you've been in those caverns?
I can certainly attempt to, but I cannot guarantee a safe and solid map. It's all based on memory, and I may have a decent-sized brain, but that doesn't mean I can recall intimate details.
Okay, so I'd use it as a guideline.
That is
Not really a hard and fast.
That sounds like a plan. I can have it to you by tomorrow afternoon. I do enjoy my 8 hours or more of sleep.
Alright.
I have to keep up this physique so the men think that I am something to strive for, as they should.
As they should.
Does that answer your question?
Well enough.
Well, alright. There is your freebie. You are more than welcome to stay and have a drink and discuss more, or you can retire for the night.
I think I'll retire for the night.
Figured you'd say that. Tell Azazel when you say hi to him that Marshall's waiting for his just rewards.
I'll let him know.
Myra, thank you. Good night. As you leave, you just hear as he closes the door.
I hate him.
That's so creepy.
Don't we all join the club?
Then the whole complex explodes.
Right.
He's like another fox.
Right? Or is he Fox? No. He's Fox.
Fox
It's
can't-
Fox 2.0.
Fox can't. Okay.
Fox with 8 X's.
Fox hears that. They're stroking a table like, that's like Fox with 8 X's.
And it just immediately hurt.
Well, Lyran's dead for real this time.
So,
No,
do you think you two want to discuss?
I think we're both like pretty much drunk at this point.
You're pretty drunk?
Yeah.
I mean, anything you two want to
Con
drunkenly say to
save.
each other? Con save.
Okay. I guess
Anything you drunkenly want to talk to each other about?
that's a 12.
You drunk? Anything you drunkenly want to say to Lyra?
You're pretty.
No, I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
just partying.
You guys just talking, all right?
Yeah,
Just
chilling.
general, no deep conversation.
Nah.
Nope.
They're just saying.
So
some
on your way
jaunty
down,
truth.
you pass them just drunk.
Cow!
You gonna drink with them?
I'm going to have a
Drink
drink.
with me.
I'm
Okay.
going to
So
have
much
a
for
drink.
retiring.
So you're not gonna get drunk. You're gonna roll.
I'm okay. Yeah,
Your
I'm
tolerance
just
might
gonna.
have one
I'm
drink
just
back
gonna
or
like
anything.
have a drink.
Okay. As the night winds down, are you gonna take them to bed?
I'm not gonna take them
Nah.
anywhere.
You're just gonna leave them there?
I mean, are they passed out? I'm not gonna be able to carry them. Oh no! After my one
Oh,
drink,
you're.
I'm going. to
He's.
leave.
Are you gonna start pushing him towards still?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
they're
guys,
adults,
it's bedtime.
As far as I'm concerned.
All right. So, in your inebriated states, I'm going to need you to pick a 1 through 4.
Leon's gonna end
3.
up in bed with
2.
Marshall.
Okay, so first for you,
3. What a...
you end up back home.
Hey.
Okay. So we'll come back next time. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. Hope you guys enjoyed meeting some new characters, going into it more, and learning a little bit more about what's below this this fortress and what powers it. And
Like death.
hopefully it gave some mystery to what's about to come in the next session when you guys explore the ruined civilization.
Not this Friday.
It won't
It'll
be
be-
this Friday.
It will be. We're coming back to do that on the 23rd.
6 Fridays from now.
And the 30th, we have a confirmed special guest.
Special guest.
We'll talk about that more on the 23rd. Well, yeah, we'll talk. Depending on how it goes, it'll probably end with you guys meeting him. So,
Nice.
thank you guys so much for being here. Kristen, give us the information one more time.
Monday will be the posting on YouTube of this session. Wednesday will be detention, talking about rogues. Thursday will be roll for bluff about this session, and Friday will be performance check, where we'll have a couple people just playing some games outside of D&D.
Yep, it'll guarantee, at minimum, be myself and Sammy.
Are you in or are you out?
I'm at.
Okay, Zeke will be here.
I ain't
So-
nothing.
Will you be here next Friday?
I don't think so.
All right. She plans.
Woo!
The 3 of us playing something. Let us know what you want the 3 of us to play, or 1 of us and 2 backseat gamers to play.
Drivers.
We will be hopefully seeing you
I'll critique everything.
next Friday for a special game night.
I'll be a narrator.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you then.